Ben Bacon Bits, do those books at least smell good? Oh, you know. Actually, I'm not going to lie. They do smell pretty good. It's like a scratch and sniff.
Oh my God. There, gee whiz. I'm always hitting the wrong button, I swear. Oh, anywho. Yeah, Friday night, I thought I would just do a quick presentation on, well, this crossed my mind. Um, Thought I'd just do a quick presentation on L Ron Hubbard's medals that he, well, some of the medals that he claimed, he or the Church of Scientology claimed. So, yeah, I thought I would just go ahead and just run through this real quick and see what happens. I know that everybody's calling it a late night, pretty early tonight, but what the heck? Um, See what happens. But let's see here. Just to start off with, let me turn this on. Okay. So here we have all the medals, and I can't remember where this picture came from. It may have come from the underground bunker. That was one of the sources that I used for this. They did get a couple minor things wrong, but still, it was a pretty good article. Here are the medals that L. Ron Hubbard claims. Well, the Church of Scientology claims L. Ron Hubbard had. This is arranged by the church. There's something immediately wrong with this, and that is the ribbon block is not even right side up. So go ahead and adjust for that. That's the way the ribbon block should appear. Immediately, there's still several things wrong with this. Right off the bat, well, yeah, we can get into the stars later, but even before addressing them, they're not even. And that sounds like a minor point, but with military, hello, Kristen. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and this is going to be I probably picked a really bad night to do this with how many people were signing off early. So, what the heck? I just thought I'd throw up a quick presentation just to get this off my mind. Um, yeah, just going into the L. Ron Hubbard metal bit here. Right off the bat, though, there's a few. Before I even dig into the metals, the stars aren't placed correctly. There's several things wrong with these stars as well, but okay. So, and that matters. That does matter in the military. They are not big fans of that. I'm not really going to talk about how the metals aren't shined because okay, that's fine. They're as old as they are. L. Ron Hubbard did qualify as expert in rifle and pistol. There should be an E on the two ribbons. Nothing denoted on these. These are the two medals that go with those. Okay. Yeah, whoever did this didn't know squat about the military. There should be E's on these. But the immediate problem is this ribbon here is a French medal for the War of 1939 to 1945. This is the Star Medal from the UK. And this here is the Bronze Cross from the Netherlands. Now, it is possible to get foreign medals. I mean, like, the ribbon for the Iran-Iraq war, not Iran-Iraq, Desert Storm and all that was actually commissioned by, I believe it was one of the nations down there. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I should have it memorized. But like the Netherlands medal requires you to actually defend the Netherlands, which L Ron Hubbard didn't. The Star Medal requires you to have taken place, fight for England, which of course L Ron Hubbard didn't do, and he was nowhere near France. There were some Americans granted the Star Medal from the UK, but it was like, I want to say, less than 10. They were all awarded it posthumously, so that immediately kills those. This right here, wow, okay, I didn't correct that quite well. Armed Forces Reserve Medal for 10 years of service. The Philippines Defense Medal. The Marine Corps Expeditionary Medal is only given to Marines. Well, L Ron Hubbard didn't serve 10 years of service. He's immediately a little crafty witch. Yeah, I think everybody's falling asleep early tonight. L Ron Hubbard did not serve 10 years, so this is not eligible. This actually says the Philippines. Yeah, the Philippines Defense Medal. He never made it to the Philippines. He talks about like he did. He claims he was shot there. He didn't. He was en route to go to the Philippines, but when he got to Australia, they had such an issue with him, they shipped his fat butt back. The Marine Corps Expeditionary Medal is only given to Marines, so those three immediately go off. Here we have the World War II Victory Medal. It's never awarded with stars. There is no such thing. Hello, Tony B. Sweet Tea, how you doing? Sweet Tea, it was you. I probably need to turn my mic volume down. I think I'm feeding back a tiny bit. Let's see if I can do this just a little bit. This volume knob's backwards because they probably had a bad day in the Chinese sweatshop floor when they made this. But yeah, the Victory Medal, there are no stars for it. So it's just not possible there. The National Defense Service Medal only existed after 1950. L Ron Hubbard was already out. So those two immediately, we take the stars off that, we blank that one out. The European, African, Middle Eastern Campaign Medal, this one. Yeah. Yeah, this is just bad. Let's try doing it this way. There we go. He didn't serve in the Middle East. He didn't serve in the Africa Corps. No. That's immediately, that one goes bye-bye. The Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal. He was in the Asiatic. However, there are no stars for that. The American Campaign Medal, again, there are no stars for that. So those two, we knock the stars off of those. The Organized Marine Corps Medal and the American Defense Service Medal, this one has no stars. The Organized Marine Corps Reserve Medal, he doesn't qualify for. He's not in the Marines. Okay. The Naval Reserve Medal, again, you have to serve 10 years for the Naval Reserve Medal. No. The Purple Heart, there is no record of him ever being injured in the line of duty. He claims he was. No. We can go into that, but no. So those two immediately go bye-bye. The Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal. Okay. That one sounds feasible. However, he didn't get commendations. He got nothing but, he didn't get demoted. He never got demoted. I will give him that. He got yelled at a lot. Like when he was doing the stupid stuff, he was dropping depth charges in over around fairly close to Seattle with one of the boats that was assigned to him. But there was no sub. He claimed he sank a sub, but no. After World War II, of course, we got all the Japanese records. And Kosmic Kristie, how you doing? Jesse Miller, unboxings and more. Good evening. But no, he did not earn the Marine Corps Commendation Medal. He nowhere close to it. So that one goes bye-bye. Now, this is fairly close to what his ribbon bar would look like. It just there would be an E here and here. Here, this photo was retouched with those stars he didn't earn. And here's a picture of what Scientology says his DD-214 looks like. DD-214 is basically at the time of separation between you and the military. Everything is listed. Here are all the awards they claim he has down in this block here. And then, of course, they call him CO of all these ships. In reality, according to the U.S. military, this is what his DD-214 looks like. These are the medals which we already went into. The American Defense, the Victory Medal. Basically, the Victory Medal was if you were serving during World War II. He did qualify as expert with rifle and pistol, but that they managed to get that wrong. They didn't have the E's in the ribbons, which the Navy does. The Navy did. Now there's something different. And of course, he's not, he's not listed as the CO of all these ships. No. So, that was basically his medals. I was wanting to go into his full-blown military career, but there is a lot there. And, oh my gosh. The things that he claimed are just outlandish. At one point, he claims he was shot with a 7.7 millimeter Japanese round, and it did something to his spine. But if that had happened, he would have basically died. The only thing he did have a ulcer while he was in the military, and but it didn't earn him a Purple Heart. It wasn't from enemy fire or anything like that. He spent a lot of time in hospitals, and a lot of people theorize it was his way of keeping out of trouble because he was facing some serious demotions for some of the things that he did, claiming he sank a sub, which of course we know for a fact he didn't. Shelling a friendly island, although there was nobody on it. It was actually belonged to Mexico. I have no idea. Why he shelled. Who knows? But so right off the bat, just digging in really quickly, he didn't get his Purple Heart. And the reason why that one's important is that claim was really important to Scientology, because if he had the Purple Heart, that was supposed to be what he used Dianetics to get over his condition for. But no, he never had a Purple Heart. That would be pretty well listed. And a lot of those ribbons, they weren't even in the right order. So, if you take out the fake medals that he didn't earn, they would have been in there. So, Mon, how you doing this evening? Crafty Witch. That was basically the spiel I was going to run through. It didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it would. But that's where I got so far. I'm trying to dig into, L Ron Hubbard in World War II, but it's just amazing to see what the Church says, the Church of Scientology says about L Ron Hubbard's military career and what the reality was. That they are just widely divergent. L Ron Hubbard, and it's not just the Church of Scientology, L Ron Hubbard did state several things that were just flat out completely untrue. It's actually quite embarrassing. Now, maybe, I suppose the reason why he got away with it back then is we didn't have this thing called the internet. But yeah, now of course you can't do that. These claims that he makes about the military are just horrid. Um, and a slap in the face to anybody who seriously earned those medals. So yeah, I just found that to be kind of interesting. I've investigated stolen valor a little bit here and there. I'm not a military expert, but a lot of the people who do stolen valor, they know less about the military than I do. So yeah, they're not really exactly known for exercising a lot of higher thought. They are not burdened by deep thought, I guess is the term I've heard Tommy use a few times. Sweet tea, are you working tonight, or is it just a regular night for you? Yeah, I'm kind of, well, I guess it makes sense. Cosmic would be up. Let's see here. I need to send Cosmic. Let me see here. Where are you, Cosmic? Where are you? Where'd you go? You're running from me, Cosmic. You're running from me. Oh, come on. You're here somewhere. There we go. Okay, let's do it this way. Boom. 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 There. Please tell me I sent it to the right person. Okay, yeah, I did. I haven't done. Actually, I have done that one. I have sent invites to the wrong person before. So, love all, all new wrenches can. Oh, you still mad about? I made one little comment about Ron Jeremy, and oh my gosh, um, yes, that stems from a comment I made in Chris. The mighty Krista Melinda was making a comment about adult coloring books, and I told her every time I heard the term adult coloring books, I kept thinking of Ron Jeremy. And okay, I made the comment. It went by. Apparently, Mon didn't know who Ron Jeremy was, and other people were warning her in the chat not to look him up. I didn't catch it. I was looking away from the screen working on something at that time, and yeah. So yeah, she's still a little mad at me for that. But oh, oh, wait a minute, what happened here? Oh, good grief! Oh, come on! I wish there was a button that said "Stop helping me." Carry on. How you doing this evening? Oh, yes, I loved your unboxing with that of the last thing I saw. I mean, I'm not into what do you call it? I guess that'd be for scrapbooking or whatever you call it. What do they call? I guess they call it scrapbooking. I'm not into that, but yeah, that was a pretty nice looking little unboxing you did there, Jesse Miller. That was pretty good, Jeremy. Yeah, I can mention Ron Jeremy. Well, actually, I think anybody can mention him. I don't have to worry about the whole monetization thing, so why not? But I do hope everybody's having a good evening. Awakened by the looking. Oh, I don't recognize you with the new. Yeah, I don't. I do not recognize you with the new. Of course, I could say the same thing about myself. The new avatar there. let me send one to you too. Let's see here. Oh, I'm trying to remember here. No. Oh, good grief. I'm trying to get Poe on the Go as well. Poe on the Go was very agreeable, but my gosh, he does not check his, there it is. He does not check his messenger. And I should, when I was talking with him, I didn't even think about it. I should have, there we go, paste. I should have just asked him for his email. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's Cosmic. How you? Oh, that's right. You're in a house now.
I'm in the house now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I've just got a new setup so that my headphones work now with my computer, so I don't have to use my phone. Hence the weird angle because I've got the camera on my TV.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get used to I'm trying to get used to clocking the camera, but it's hard.
I'm never gonna do that.
Yeah. At work, my camera, I always have to look up. This thing, I have it. I'm facing it, but now I spend most of my time looking over, all over the place.
Yeah, I have to look over my stuff because I've got a little tiny desk here. I'm used to having a whole table. So, I've had to minimize everything, and it's just don't have room for everything. Hi, Misha. Hi, everybody.
So how's life treating you, Cosmic?
Yeah, right. Still going. I was meant to go to the beach today, but I fell asleep. So, I'll go to the beach tomorrow because I'm taking my dog to the beach. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to her fairly soon because she's getting blinder and blinder, and she's getting a bit snippy. And she actually had a bit of a fight with another dog next to the kid, and it makes her a bit. She's a bit. I can't trust her anymore because she can't see. So she's she's going a bit batty and she can't see, and she's banging into stuff all the time, which I think's hilarious until I remember that she can't see.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it takes me a little while to remember. I was like, oh, that's right. No, she can't see. That's why she's banging into the wall and the door and everything else. So,
yeah, and they do tend to if memory serves. I'm no expert when it comes to animals, but yeah, they do tend to also get like temper problems and things like that, and things startle because a lot of times they don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
they get hit by something and they think it's a threat, and
we're in a new house, so and things move here constantly of people and stuff, so she can't actually find a proper safe route anywhere because everything moves all the time. So the only thing that stays in the same space is a wall, and she still hits that. But yeah, no, she's a good dog. But yeah, it's better quality of life is better than quantity, I think.
Yes.
So, and I've gotten so used. I thought I had to put her down for ages. I thought she had kidney problems. No, she's healthy as. She used to have kidney problems. Somehow that got cured, and now she's just old. So she had a good innings, and she's still going. I'm not quite yet. I'm not ready. So I have to get her a cheeseburger and take her to the beach, and she loves car rides. Although today one of the reasons why I didn't go is because I don't think I could handle sitting there listening to her whinge for 4 hours because it's a 2-hour drive there, 2-hour drive back, and she just cries all the time. I think because she can't see because it's gotten worse. But yeah, no, she's a good dog. So I've also got another dog. Do you know? I only got given the dog after I decided that it's time for Tequila to get ready, and to help me with the transition, Mel's given me one of her puppies.
Oh, cool.
It's Ben. I get to keep Ben. He's my favorite. I didn't name him either, by the way. I just got home and all the dogs had names except for one, which was Ray Ray. And yeah, so I get to keep Ben, and he's just the sweetest little dog. He's so gentle, and Ben the pup. Yeah, I call him Ben because I like reggae, so I call him Ben be jammin'. Ben be jammin'. So yeah, Benjamin the dog. I think he's so cute, and I like dogs having human names. So I'm just sorry that it happened to be yours. Not my fault.
I've been called so many things at this point. Yeah,
And dogs are the best people. So.
Yes, they are. Yeah, and I just noticed that. Wow, man, my camera. I finally get a camera where I can adjust white balance, and now I either look like a vampire or Satan. I need to get a ring. I keep thinking about getting a ring light for around my.
They're handy. I have got one.
Yeah, and I need to get more light on these. Yeah, this is too colored, I think.
This one's too much.
Let me try.
Although I can change the so it's like a orangey light. And then there's like the white light.
Oh, sure.
And then there's like blue light. So I like this one, but it's a bit much in this angle. You can see all my my wrinkles.
Oh, there we go. It had automatic on. Let's take a little color out. Oh well, that's better. Yeah, but it's either looking like welcome to hell, bitches, or vampire. But oh well, fine. Hey, at least I can adjust this one. The other one looked like a vampire all the time. Everything. He looks so white.
Oh well, you can be Satan and start a cult.
Yeah. Now, of course, now I don't have the voice changer. I finally did get rid of the voice changer. So.
No more Darth Vader.
Yeah, that whole thing was just. The thing
was pretty funny.
Yeah, it wasn't even open and would kick on. Like, oh, gosh, damn it.
Good old technology.
And there's so much lag between the comments and when you see it. And then, of course, I'm just, la, 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 because I'm still trying to get used to. I can do it when I'm a guest on a show. I can do the comment and do that easily enough. But for some reason, when I'm leading, I'm
terrible with it. Like, it's all on the side, but I can't respond properly unless I'm on my phone, and then I'm like, I'm going backwards because I'm always misspelling things. So, but no, it's pretty cool. But as far as Ben's concerned, I'm also going to get him trained to be a service dog.
Mm-hmm.
So he can help me with my meltdowns and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot that you. Okay. Yeah, because I remember we lightly touched upon that one point. I didn't know that you actually had full blown meltdowns, but I mean, it makes sense though because you were talking about audio and. Or is yours audio or is it visual mainly? Stuff that causes.
Mine. I'm finding out that I have a lot of triggers, which I don't know are triggers until I'm triggered. So now you can't go through life expecting to not be triggered. So I'm trying to work on my reactions rather than to avoid anything that could trigger me possibly, because there's so many things that have happened. I could walk up the street and be triggered by a memory or something. It's ridiculous. So I'm just learning to adapt, and DBT's helped with that a lot.
Oh, good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, it's really good. But the meltdowns, I don't have them quite as regularly anymore because things have calmed down quite a lot as far as stress. But I have panic attacks. I have a few panic attacks. Like I had one the other day because I had to pay for my car to be fixed, and it was like $185 an hour. They told me. I'm like, what? And they said it was going to take 3 hours. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? But it ended up only being $200 and something. So they took less than an hour and just charged me for the hour and for the light bulb. But it's the most expensive light bulb I've ever had. My ex did something to it and he wrecked it, and they had to makeshift a new holder for the light bulb. He cut the light bulb out, so I didn't really have headlights. So I don't really drive at night anyway, so it took ages to find out. But yeah, it was pretty lucky. I had to get it fixed. Because without headlights, it's not roadworthy. So, and you get to be way more expensive for a headlight if I get pulled over with an unroadworthy car. Be a couple of $100 on top of having to go get it fixed. So I'm just lucky. So,
Yeah, and that was one thing. It took me a long time to learn what a panic attack actually was. I had a friend that, well, I don't know how to say this. Well, I'll just say it. Um, they tended to use. I had a couple friends, and they would tend to use as an excuse to claim disability. And they would say, "Oh, this gives me a panic attack." And you look at them. So I kept thinking, okay, for the longest time, I thought, okay, they're being truthful about this. They're having a panic attack, but their reaction was just, "Oh, this is giving me a panic attack. Yeah, I'm having a panic attack." It's like when I finally did have a panic attack at one point, and it was just from being overloaded at work. I worked with the military. Yeah, you think you're having a heart attack. It's like, I thought a panic attack would be like, oh, I just thought it'd be different, and it's like, no, that's a panic attack. It's like, holy hell.
there are different versions of it as well. Like, I've had the one where I actually thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Because I had my blood pressure monitor, because I woke up my heart was racing because my watch was going off like every 5 seconds, like heart's racing, heart's too high. And I woke up. So I must have been dreaming something that was very, very stressful. But I ended up calling the ambulance because I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought I was having a heart attack because my heart wouldn't stop palpitating. And like, because I had a blood pressure monitor and the air, what is it? The oxygen,
Oh, yeah.
I had one of those. Yeah, I always have one of those because I actually started it when I was misdiagnosed with emphysema, because I was getting these panic attacks where I couldn't breathe. And so I had to make sure I knew it wasn't my lungs, it was me. I would put the oximeter on and make sure that my oxygen level was high. And that's actually calmed me down a little, because it took my focus off whatever it was I was panicking about and put it back on to, I'm okay. What do I know to be true? I've got oxygen. I can breathe. I'm breathing. It just doesn't feel like I'm breathing. So the whole what do I know to be true thing actually really quite helps during high stress moments. What do I know to be true? And if I focus on the truth and what I know to be true, all the mishmash of everything else that's going on becomes more manageable in my mind, at least, because I'm like, okay, this is true. I can focus on that. Everything else, I'll figure that out, and I'll figure that out when I calm down a little more.
Wow. That's quite a. I mean, like I said, it takes. Yes, you're panicked, of course. I mean, hence panic attack. But I mean, yeah, you're thinking having a heart attack. That takes quite a bit to have to kick your cognitive brain, your thinking brain, to get out of your lizard brain out. Yeah, wow.
It doesn't happen straight up. Like, I still have my little, and then I'm like, okay, hey, what do I know to be true? Okay. And it actually helps take me out of it as well, because I'm like,
nice.
It's another grounding technique that's different to the 5 things you can see, 4 things you can, whatever, It's a different type of grounding technique, and one that I can remember, because I can never remember what order the things are, except for the 5 things you can see and the 1 thing you can taste. All the things in between, all the things in the middle, no, I can't remember. So, but the thing of what do I know to be true has really, really helped. And that came along with the Happiness Trap book that I read, which I've read the first part. Haven't finished reading it. But it's a acceptance commitment therapy. I'm committed to the truth, and that's part of my morals. And so if I keep working towards my goal, which is the truth and a good life, and stop working, going away from my goals, which is that, things become a bit easier. So yeah, I was misdiagnosed. I've still got a type of lung disease. It's respiratory bronchiolitis, with a whole bunch of other things after it. I can't remember. There's a whole bunch of letters. I just remember the first 2. So, but yeah, I have. Oh wow. Yeah, no, I've got glass nodules in my lungs. I've got the lungs of someone who would smoke 30 cigarettes a day. Never done it. So, but it could come from reflux, because I've had reflux my whole life, and lying down, it can go into your lungs, and that can cause a whole bunch of issues as well. Also, COVID, they found that glass nodules, or whatever they call them, they're not actually glass. I think they just look like glass. As far as I'm aware, because if I've got glass in my lungs, that's pretty cool.
I do have to ask this because I've been telling Kristie this. It's like, I so want to hear Kosmic say this. And I thought about getting you on board and doing just a short. But since you're here, can I get you to say Knob Noster?
Knob Noster.
I thought with the accent it would sound
Knob
nice.
Noster. Yeah, we've got a bald knob here, and like we've got a whole bunch of knobs around here.
I
It's so
am
funny.
really wondering what the heck. Where was
Wow.
it? Misha was talking about. I'm trying to think. She said, Ben, I have to show you
Oh,
not OBGYN,
OBS was it?
OB, obsessive bowel. No?
Situation.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Mm,
just trying to look. I can't see it either.
mm.
Oh, yeah, OBS.
OBS, okay.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
capitals.
Well, I'm so glad that she showed me Suno, and I'm still the type of person. It's just the way I learn. I have to, okay, you show me sight. Well, I'm still lost because, like, what do you do? And it was so nice to see her step through it. And it's like, okay, yeah, I can do this. I can. And yeah, writing songs and stuff like that. It's like, hey, this is actually kind of fun.
I love ChatGPT. I just do. I get it to write a whole bunch of different things because
Mm,
I'm struggling to come up with the basis of things. So
mm,
I had to write a letter to the real estate, and
mhm,
so I just wrote in. I just asked it to. I put the details in, asked it to be passive aggressive, and then because I was being passive aggressive to the real estate, and then I got it to be a little bit more passive aggressive because it wasn't quite passive aggressive enough, and then I read over it, checked it, made it sure it sounded like my voice because I'm sure my sister was going to get it, and then I sent it off, and I was like, yeah, cool, because it would have taken me like a few hours to sit there and write that rather than the 5 seconds that it took ChatGPT, and then so it only took me half an hour to write something, and I didn't stress because otherwise I would have been sitting there all like,
mm.
oh, what am I going to say? I'm doing this as if I would have written it out rather than email.
That
Yeah.
is nice. And that is one thing I learned from Misha as well. I would have never have thought of just feeding it. I just feed it, lines of idiocy and say reword. And it's like, oh my God, I'm so inept at basic English. This reads so much better. And it's like, this makes me seem smart. So I'll copy and
Mm.
paste it. And, I wrote this. But it
Well,
really
there's
does
a whole
help.
range of different ones that are specific too. So there's medical ones
Mm,
which are really quite good. I kept trying to get it to tell me a prognosis, like give me a time of
mm,
how long my life is supposed to last, and it wouldn't, which I think is a good thing that they put in there. Hey,
mm,
look, I'm testing it. I want to know. So, and I just like it. I wouldn't put any like, I don't trust it. I do
mm,
check what it says. But also, it's just good for fun stuff. If you just want to have a bit of fun and have a chat to something that doesn't exist really.
mm,
um, Sit there, have chat with ChatGPT. It's better than Meta. Meta's
mm,
weird.
mm.
But I actually used it to help me write a blurb for. I'm going to start a web page. I started with what's that thing? Space? No, it's a website page.
My,
Squarespace.
oh, okay.
Um, yeah, and I was really annoyed because I spent hours making it pretty. Figured out how to change pictures, which I've forgotten about, and
Mm,
and then my thing reloaded and I lost it all. So, but luckily I emailed myself because I reset my computer. I've got
mm,
like so much more space on it now, and it's actually working a whole bunch better.
mm,
But I deleted everything off of it, so now I have to add everything back on. So I forgot that I hadn't had Discord, so I added Discord.
Mm.
So there's all these different things I've got to add now. And also, like, I'd like to start streaming and all that sort of stuff. I think I'm maybe 3 subscribers off being able to stream.
Oh,
So if
wow.
anyone hasn't joined,
Oh, you're. Yeah,
like and subscribe.
I think I'm already subscribed. Yeah, let me
Yeah,
get
you
your.
are.
Okay, let me get your. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I've decided that I'm not sure if you were there, but Misha and I had a video, and I'm going to be starting a section on my channel called Cosmic Connection.
nice.
And it's going to be a whole bunch of random stuff, just like me, random. So, it's not recovery focused at all, but I'll talk about some of that. But it's not going to be any one focus. It's going to be as ADHD as I am.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Because I don't think I can ever fit into a box again. So yeah, there it is.
Well,
Thank you.
just so you know, though, I am thinking about grabbing the part of you saying Knob Noster and making a short out of that and sending it to somebody.
That's all right.
Let's
Yeah.
see here.
So I'm going to eventually start streaming, going to the beach as well. So take a little, because
Nice.
that's part of the connection thing, is that we're all connected in some way through water or the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go to the ocean, I feel connected to life in general, because ocean is life for me, and life started in the ocean. If you believe
Yep.
in evolution. So yeah.
Trying to get your channel.
Oh no, Misha put it up.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I was buried in this other screen. I couldn't even see it.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Misha.
Yes. So what are you up to for the weekend?
Well, working on a theme song for Arya Schleider. I'm interviewing him Sunday morning, my time.
Nice.
9 a.m. Arizona time, which probably like 9, 10, 11 Central, noon Eastern. I don't know how that converts to Australia. But yeah. So I'm doing an interview with him, and I like to do, if I have time, I like to do songs for everybody. But yeah, it's hard to figure out what they're into, and okay, what can I get away with, and but yeah, this is
Just AI songs, or do you find
yeah,
songs?
just
Oh
AI.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I use the stuff that Awakened show me, Ned. Um,
What program is that?
hmm?
What site? What
Oh,
program
it's
do you
called
use?
Suno, Suno,
Suno.
like a Suno wrestler.
Oh, sumo.
No, Suno, Sun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
I
was
just
just being silly. Let's see here.
got my pen.
Mhm.
Now I've lost my book. Oh, right
Share
on my hand.
screen. Where are you? Window. Okay, I'll just do window then. No, I'm not going to share that. I'm not going to pull on AA
Sumo.
Ron.
Dock someone.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Share. Yeah, it looks like this. And what you can do is, I'm probably not sharing the. Yeah, I know I'm not sharing the audio, but yeah, you can type in lyrics and then say what style you want it, and I have to keep playing with it because it will continually, it generates stuff like, no, I don't quite mean that. Before I was putting in time signatures, I was putting in, you know, note progressions and things like that, and finally realized, oh no, I'll just let it keep cranking on this. And but yeah, you can, let's see, yeah, with custom you can actually fill in all the lyrics. So that's their lyric generator. Um, it's not that great. So yeah, you just type into Chat GPT, write a song about this, this, write a song about, somebody who likes to pick their. Well, yeah, I did do the pick. I did do a pick my nose on Chat GPT once, but yeah, you can do stuff like that, and the lyrics that Chat GPT will make are superior to what's in here. So you just grab those and paste it in for the lyric part, and then tell it what style of music. I usually do hard rock or prog or progressive, but yeah, you can type all sorts of things in there,
Hey,
and
Tony.
yeah, and it generates. You get like 50 credits a day. I think each song I think costs 10 credits, so um, it's pretty easy to burn through it. You get like five tries at a song. It generates 2 versions at each try too. But
Okay.
it yeah, it does pretty good. I mean, it's playing with it. You need like a couple days worth to first, because you're trying to figure out how does it interpret styles of music and things like that. But yeah, so that, how do you
That's cool.
unshare it? There we go. But yeah, it's one that Misha introduced me to. So
That's
uh,
pretty cool.
yeah, it I'm impressed, and I've seen a lot of people do some pretty good stuff with it. And it, because I guess with the AI, they fed it music theory. So it's like, oh crap! So now I got to feed up chord progression, and then okay, what's compatible with this when in this key? What can you? It's like no, it knows that already. It knows chord progressions. It knows based upon style of music what the typical manner of mashing things together and all that. It's actually pretty well done.
I suppose that they've got like the whole library of music that's available on the internet to help them
Yeah,
do that stuff, even though it's a bit of a because a lot of the stuff that they're putting in is other people's work.
yeah,
So, but what can it's like if it's up on the internet now, it's there for the world in a lot of
yeah,
ways. As long as you're not ripping it off and saying that
yeah,
it's yours, that it's
yeah,
original and it's completely and utterly yours, then I don't see how anyone can really get too upset about it these days. Because as long as you change something by about 10%, something like that,
yeah,
it becomes an original artwork.
yeah.
It's just something that's like based on something else, but it becomes an original piece of art. So me, Tony, I do true crime.
Uh-oh. True crime. Interesting.
Hopefully, it's nothing too bad. Yeah, hi Rick. I've just got to go cough.
Have you? Oh, okay. Yeah, Rick Spicer, how you doing? Let's see here. Got Seventh Son in here, the master of dad jokes. Yeah, Sandy Wandy. Okay, yeah, I think that's everybody who joined lately. Oh, that's right. Mon is okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay.
other side of
Oh,
the country for me.
that's right. Because I heard her. I heard her on Discord once talking the bacon. I can't do the accent.
Ben Bacon Bits.
Yeah, the bacon bits, and it's like, oh, wow, it actually didn't sound half stupid when somebody with an accent pronounces it. Hello, Frank Humphreys. How you doing this evening?
Hello. Yeah, so I'm never home alone, but I'm actually home alone, and it's like weird because I'm waiting. Everyone's
Mm,
gone to the river today, and I'm like, I don't want to go to the river. So it's just water. I like the ocean. I'm not so much into the freshwater stuff. So
mm.
I can't fish out of it. I don't want it, and I don't like freshwater fish. I've got my fishing rod and everything in the car. I broke my knife on my oysters the other day, though. I'm pretty upset because I was shucking them, and the oysters are really tough. And the bigger they are, the tougher they
Mm.
are. And like the tip of my knife broke off, and it was a fishing knife. It was a diving knife, and it just broke off in the oyster.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna have to get another knife.
Wow.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah. Little
It
Australian
looked
thing.
like one of those too, but it was smaller. It was a lot smaller than whatever
Crocodile
Dundee's.
Dundee. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I can't actually. His real name.
Oh,
He did some really funny shows on TV, like before Crocodile Dundee.
yeah. Oh gosh.
I know
Oh,
his name too.
damn. It's
He
popped
got
in
done
my.
for text over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google it now.
Thank you.
Crocodile Dundee.
Friday night, my son was headed out on his motorcycle, but before he told me that, there was someone in our neighbor's drive. Okay. Now we're waiting for Misha to show us obsessive. No, what was it? Obsessive bowel syndrome? No, OBS. Whatever OBS is. But she's pretty smart at a lot of this
Paul
AI.
Hogan.
Yes. Yeah, he did. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I remember the Paul Hogan show.
Yeah.
They had that here. Yeah.
Oh, really? Was
Yeah.
that after or before?
It was before.
Yeah, I thought so because I saw reruns. I don't think I ever saw
Mm.
it originally. But he actually worked. He was um a whatever they call the people who work on the bridge. He worked on the
Oh.
Sydney Harbour Bridge. Yeah, because
Mm.
they paint it all the year round. So they start at one end and they do maintenance all the way up, and then when they get to the one end, they go back and start again and keep
Oh.
doing it. So every day they're doing something on the bridge, checking it and all that sort of stuff because it's an icon. So
Mm.
it's one of the famous things about Sydney is the bridge, and
Mm.
it's really
Yeah.
scary to drive over.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, because like they've got these. I've never really seen them before until I went over the bridge, but they can change which aisle, like which lanes are going which way. So
Oh
it's
my God.
really, and if you're not,
Suicide lanes. Yeah.
yeah. So they've got like the two, like it's got like green, 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 and then X, 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 and I'm like, ah, making sure I'm like, oh.
They
It's
tried
like
that in Tucson, and yeah, it was a. Oh my gosh. Keep in
yes.
mind, my neighbor lives in China, so it's not physically at her house. Okay, so she had
Ah,
the person in her driveway.
lives
What's the
in
time
China.
again, please? Oh, it'd be 9 a.m. Pacific. Pacific. Yeah, 9 a.m. California time. I'll say it that way. Let's see your time zone converter.
I just asked Google.
Okay, yeah.
Like I just asked that thing over there and it tells me I don't even have to type it in. I'm like, hey, machine, answer this, answer that, spell this, spell that, and it's great. And then it continues on. I'm like, hey, stop. That's enough now. Sometimes she's a bit loud.
At
But
first, I was too worried about it, but then I thought better to go see what's going on. Okay. Oh, that'd be Sunday at 9 a.m.
Pacific or
Yes.
specific?
Yes.
Specifically
Yeah.
Pacific?
Yeah. At obsessive bowel syndrome time. That's all I got. You tried downtown feet.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
On roundabouts.
Oh my gosh.
Don't get me started talking about roundabouts. That's my biggest. I don't get angry really when I'm driving until I get to the roundabouts and people don't indicate properly. And
Mm.
then I get really, really annoyed.
So I
I've nearly been hit going around about.
walked over to my neighbors and saw this guy holding bag. Oh. In one of the trash bags, I realized items from her home. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Someone doing some criming.
Yeah. Sounds like.
Yeah. This is exciting. It's like when you get the call them roundabouts. Yeah. What do they call them? Roundabouts. Yeah. I love roundabouts. But I love being on them myself. But I don't like, because it's better than lights, you know. But nobody else knows how to use them. I mean, the one time I had a really long conversation with a police officer once about how we hate people who don't use indicators, and he'll give people one opportunity to get it right, to fix themselves if they don't indicate or something on the roundabout, and if they continue to do it, he'll then go after them because that's his pet peeve. I'm like, yeah, mine too. Still, that's a bit.
I asked him what he was doing, and he gave me this long story about a friend sending him to get stuff from his friend. Oh my gosh.
That's believable. I just have to go check on the dogs. I'll be back.
Told him that I was friends with the owner in the house, and I needed to know who sent him to get the stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hate them. There's one famous, well, I shouldn't say famous. There's a big one in Bisbee, and they call it the traffic circle. It's most roundabouts that I've seen. They tend to be kind of smallish. But yeah, the one in Bisbee was big. And then he tells me he isn't comfortable giving me his friend's name. Yeah. I told him that I would know someone was supposed to pick things up. Good for you. Yeah, the Bisbee traffic circle was pretty big. And at one point, ADOT, Arizona Department of Transportation, they were going to fix the problem. So they spent $5 million coming up with this big design. They put it in. No difference. It's a stupid traffic circle. It's the same size. I think there's more signs, but $5 million? Really, guys? As he was pushing the last bag in his car, I take a sneak picture of him and his plate. Good. That is one thing a lot of people forget, is what we're carrying, these stupid things. These things come in so handy, because if you have like a button-up shirt, you just put it on camera, you can put it in your shirt pocket. It's better to hold it like that, or not like that, but still, anything's happening, just hold it in your hand, even in portrait mode. You have a permanent record of it. 250. There's one off 215 Grand Terrace. I've never been up that far. Okay. I know they've been used all over the world, but yeah, Americans, yeah. As soon as he drives away, call 911 to report a break-in a friend's house and theft of her stuff. Yep. Good for you. Let's see if I can actually here Google Earth.
See, that's probably the smarter thing to do, Tony, because what I would have done is I would have been showing him that I'm filming him. I'm filming you! Now. I have no fear when it comes to that. I don't know what it is. I'm an idiot, really, because I put myself at danger, because nothing's worse. There's no thing that's worth a life. So
Yeah.
I'm not even going to, like, even with my car, which is my biggest thing, I've come to realize that it's just a car, and even though it's freedom, it's replaceable, whereas I'm not. So I've got to be real careful when I'm in it.
Hey, short fry. Oh, I so want to get into paranormal stuff. Oh, man. When deputies arrived, I let them know where I'd seen him come from and what I saw he had. Wow.
You're probably lucky that you got there when you did. He could have emptied the house. Yeah, I've known people, because we live in a rural area. Well, I lived in a rural area. Someone was away for 2 months, and they got back and the house was empty. someone had rocked up with a removalist, and because there was a removalist van, their neighbours just thought they were moving, and everything was taken, anything of value. It was like just rubbish and clothes and everything. Like they took all the furniture and everything. And it's just like, wow. And like you kind of think someone must have known that they were
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
because it's a rural area. So
this is the stupid one in Bisbee that they put up. But yeah, they spent
it's pretty big.
Arizona Department of Transportation came in and they said, we're going to take care of this problem with this 5-way intersection. We're going to put in lights. We're going to do this and that. They spend $5 million on the stupid thing, and they wind up with the exact same thing, just with more signs and $5 million poorer. So it's like, yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
Jobs.
Yeah. Yeah,
A lot of the time, I think they're just keeping people employed by fixing things that don't need to be fixed.
Okay, so I was asked to send pictures, and jump to Saturday. I walk through the home and take pictures of every part of the house.
Mm.
I wish
Why
I'd
is
cover.
why is a piece of string? It's like, why do they do anything? The way they do things half the time.
I know the thing's been there since like the 50s. So the only thing I can figure, you probably had a couple drunk rednecks out there, and they make a circle. Okay, yeah, pull my finger. That's typical.
I actually learnt my roundabout on a 5-way roundabout. How to roundabout on a 5-way roundabout. It's at the end of a street in Gympie called Mary Street, but the actual roundabout, we call that 5 ways because you go 5 ways. So we're really good with naming things over here. Just call it what it is.
Jump to Tuesday. I'm doing a walk around the house. I seen the back door of our house is once again open, so I call the non-emergency number. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I've been on a couple of investigations. Bitsby has a couple places that are supposedly haunted, but
I'm a super skeptic, so I'm like, I'd love to go on them though, just so I can be like, done it, and just to see if I feel anything or something. Because I thought I saw a ghost when I was younger, but I think they might have been guardian angels.
Where is it? I want to see.
Or as a 5-year-old, I was tripping.
I want to use Spirit Talker. Here we go. Come on, load. Yeah, they use these Spirit Talk. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that is not still loading. I've seen them use this on different shows.
Yeah. And there's one that you can. It's like it's pretend infrared, so you'll show the camera on things, and then it will show like a spirit there, and it's just I don't trust if I can't see it with my own eyes. If I'm seeing it through then I don't believe it. So
while I'm waiting for deputies to show up, see this guy walking down the street, and he looks familiar. Guess what? Oh. It was the guy. He was deputy says.
The audacity. I'm just gonna walk down the street, place I robbed.
Typical that the police would turn up late. Yeah, well, I won't. I'll try to refrain from talking. Agony. Agony. I hope that's not reversed. You can't read it.
I can read it. It's a Spirit Talker.
Yeah, agony was the word, so I didn't ask you the question. Okay. Who is in agony? Let's see how long it takes.
Table. The table's in agony.
The table is in agony. Okay.
What are you doing to your table? It's in agony.
I spilled. Is this because I spilled super glue on the table?
Ow, it's an agony. You'd think it'd be better, wouldn't it? Be like, oh yeah, fix something.
I saw the robber go up down the corner. The deputy gets a picture from me with description and takes off. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Spirit Talker. Just, I mean, I'm not bashing anything. Well, no, I am bashing Spirit Talker on a phone. I'm not bashing anything, no, other than that. Needless to say, the guy was caught and put in jail. Good for you. That's
Well
good.
done. Hopefully she'll get all her stuff back, unless he sold it already. But then, I think you get some sort of, if you help the police, like give the stuff back and you're compliant, do you get like a lesser type of, sentence or type thing?
It said agony table, bye-bye. I guess I ticked the table.
Table go bye-bye.
Oh, not when the computer's on it.
Table's leaving. Reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. How the table and all that sort of stuff. The legs getting up.
Many. I thought you said bye-bye. Now you're talking many. Many.
Many tables. How many you got?
Many table or many bye-bye? Well, the best part between Friday and Tuesday, a red van ended up in her garage. The robber actually parked.
Yeah.
I'm with my children.
I'm with my children.
Is it a nesting table?
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, agony table, bye-bye, many. I'm with my children.
I wonder, does she get to keep the car?
Oops.
Hey, Matrix.
Oh, hey, Matrix. My friend has been bragging about me in China and calls me her hero. That's good, though.
That's pretty cool. Need a superhero cape. Get a cape.
Yeah. And I do know the EMF detector in the phone. Harry.
Or Harry.
Harry. I'm with my children, Harry.
Hairy children.
Oh, could be hobbits. Like I said, have big feet too.
Maybe it's a message for Kristie.
We can affect you.
We can affect you. Okay, agony table, bye-bye. Many, I'm here with my children, Harry. Angel. We can affect you, Angel.
That's my daughter's name.
Oh, okay. And I do know. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, it's common, like angel. It's a common thing that I think spirits would say.
I do know the.
The little boy likes you.
Okay, that's getting a little creepy now. The little boy likes you. Yeah, that's getting a little creepy. But I do know the EMF detector that runs on phones. It's like the magnets in the phone or something. Yeah,
Torch.
The little boy likes you, torch. I could. Do you call flashlights torches in Australia?
Yeah, they're a torch.
Okay.
I can't think of. Don't think I've ever called it a flashlight.
You are connected. I'm connected. You know what, Kristie? I'm connected. Yes.
Draining.
Yes.
Draining, like draining the sink.
How does it show you what word it's saying?
Let's see if I can get this close enough. Ah, come on. I knew that would happen. Let's see if I can do this. Hopefully it's straightforward. But it's.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
I can't get it in it won't autofocus that close. But yeah, it says the word up here, and then it puts it down here, so you have a record. Oh, I need to put I was waiting for her to come in. There we go.
Hey.
Hey,
I'm
Ned.
like,
how
I've
you
been here a
doing?
long, long time too.
Yeah.
I have an echo though.
You have an echo?
Yes. How about that?
You're not echoing here.
No echo.
No? Okay. I hate hearing myself talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
I get
But
it.
I don't watch these back.
Right.
Not anymore. I used to. When for needing a meeting, I would watch them back so I could catch, helpful tips and tricks and all that sort of stuff. But I don't watch them back anymore because I can't handle my voice.
Well, I don't sound like this.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But nobody wants to hear themselves talk. Their voices
Yes.
not sound like this, like they imagine. I don't think most people, anyways.
Well, we hear it in our head, and
Yeah.
when we hear it when it's coming back at us, it sounds completely. It doesn't sound the same.
Right. Like, who is that? Who's that talking?
Yeah.
Imposter.
I'm like, I really do have an accent, don't I?
I'm still not convinced.
Yeah.
That was the funniest thing when she told me that. I'm like, oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that'll work. I still hear myself. Okay.
No, really?
So, Ben,
So,
I found a new place, and you're going to love it because guess what?
oh,
It's free.
it's free. Nice.
Free. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
free
so I'm trying to
$90.
figure out if I should just do I think I'm going to do this. Let's see.
Okay. Hey, if it helps at all, I still don't know how to share screens with sound. I kept trying to do it, and I guess there's like a checkbox, or it
Yep.
depends upon if you share a window or
To the window.
I don't know.
If you go, I'll show you how to do that too here in a second, actually. Okay.
Awake, Ned. Oh, I got to turn it on, I
You got to
guess.
add me in.
There we go.
Yay. Okay, cool. So then I need to change it to where that it's not just can y'all see like what can y'all see right now? Like a whole bunch of screens or just the little dudes with the hat?
Um,
I can see a whole bunch of screens down the bin and hear
Okay.
myself.
yeah, we're echoing.
You're echoing.
But we see multiple.
What we'll have to do on that one is crap. See, this is the hard part because you're like in this timeline, you're in this dimension, but then you're going into other dimensions, almost like through the mirror within the mirror, if that makes any sense. It's the best way for me to describe, like with my DID, is so relatable to going online and doing this kind of thing. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like you're going to this screen, to that screen. Window capture, and I talk to myself too whenever I'm doing it, so sorry, y'all. Okay, make it big. And then I don't want to do that one. I'm going to do. Dead air. Sorry, y'all. But what you're looking at is OBS.
OBS.
Mm-hmm. And it's a free program. It's open source. So many of the OG streamers use this. It's just unreal. And there's so much cool stuff that you can do with it. And pretty much anything on StreamYard, only it's just a bigger learning curve. But there's so many videos everywhere that teach you how to do it, and so I think it's okay. I think it's worth the learning, personally. And voila, you still see a whole bunch of screens. I haven't ever tried screen sharing on StreamYard, and so I don't guess it's going to work like that. So
it looks like one of those mirrors that you look into.
Yeah, an infinity mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the mirror within mirror.
And it means open broadcaster software.
Yep, open broadcast software, and that is
which
I kind of want to show you this music thing first because I don't want to like overwhelm.
Cool.
But it really is worth giving it a go because like you can change your filters. Like how you're all red right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can change it to where that you're blue. You can look like a zebra with the neon colors, whatever you want to look like. You can add it on there. It's all free. All the extensions and stuff that you use are free.
Cool.
And it's so,
I want to be.
huh?
I want to be a zebra.
Right? I mean, there's a lot of really cool things that you can do. You can change, like I've been wanting to do it so I can fix my audio because my audio is always crap.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all, by the way.
Get out, Tony.
Would this replace the streaming software, or is it in addition to?
Yes.
Okay.
It actually will, if you can, and that's something that I've been working on looking at, because I tried it a while back and it just didn't work. But now they've got new extensions that you can add to it that are just incredible. And it can add, like on StreamYard for the free one, you're only limited to like, I think 6 people. And you can only do like 20 hours worth of actual using it before you have to start paying for it. And I'm a cheapskate. I have no money. And so if it's free, I'm going to be utilizing. You know, not doing it like stealing or anything. It's only if it's open source and things like that. But I try to find those out and then share it, you know, because that's what I think the free and open source is all about, is that community is teaching and sharing each other and working together.
I love free stuff.
Me too.
Well, yeah, and I know this version of, what am I using? Restream. You know, I pay for it, but I don't pay much to go up to, right now we're on 720p.
Hold on, Ben.
Yeah, to go higher, you know, and YouTube will go higher than that natively, but yeah, they limit your resolution. So yeah, I bet this would probably get around that.
Oh yeah. There's so many things we can do with this, Ben. I'm telling you, you're going to just be in love with it once you get to learn it. You're going to be teaching me. You'll be like, yes.
This is OBS. Okay.
So I got to say something real quick. Y'all cover your ears though. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annie. Best wrench in the world. Happy birthday to you. I love you. I'm so glad to see her in here.
Who's that to?
For Anik.
Oh, Anik.
Today is her birthday.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, Anik is in here. Jeez.
Yeah.
Good God. Oh, fuck. I can cuss this. We're not monetized.
Right. You do whatever you want on your channel. See, like I just did right there. Oops, it's backwards though. That is StreamYard's fault.
Yeah,
actually, it's Mish's fault for not mirroring the camera. But
okay.
There we go.
Wow.
Yay!
Happy birthday, Nick.
I did that on OBS.
So you're okay. Obviously, we're talking over Restream. How the hell? Okay.
Yes,
we're
that
using,
right there.
We're using Restream, but you're using OBS inside of Restream.
Yeah. Interesting, huh? You can actually use it just straight up to YouTube as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would seem to be. I just
What I'm doing is they allow you to use a virtual camera, and so since I have all my cameras taped up and done and all that good jazz, because you know I'm a nerd like that. But you can use your cell phone as your camera, even though you're going through your computer if you want to. There's so many different angles that you can do it. It's just unreal. You can have multiple cameras that way. You can have your DSLR, your mirrorless camera. You can have any of those. You can add to it. And so you can have all these different camera angles if you want to. You can have different screens for, like, if you're gaming or you're showing stuff, you can have that as a different, it's incredible. I mean, it's really, people just don't talk about it enough.
I just downloaded it.
It's good. That's what I was going to show y'all how to do it. But I'm trying to figure out, because with you guys, I want y'all to be able to be heard. And the only way that I've ever done screen share on StreamYard is we have to mute everybody. So that way we can hear share the audio. Okay. And I don't know how to do that.
I think we can just mute.
It'll be a video.
Right. If we mute ourselves, we're not going to be broadcasting enough to. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, because you're using it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just really don't know how we could do it.
But
on OBS, there's actually ways that you can do it, that you can individually mute your own self, with like we can do on StreamYard, right? But you can do it a little bit further. They have a thing, Cosmic. It's called Stream Ninja, I believe.
Stream Ninja.
Stream Ninja, and it's a plugin that you can use for OBS.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I turned you off. Okay.
Which this is something I've been wanting to do with you anyways, Cosmic. So it's just kind of fitting that we're all on here.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to download that after. I would download now, but
Yeah, because y'all saw my screen
yeah.
with 1,000,001 screens, because that's the mirror within the mirror. But yeah, you can add filters to your music, to your microphone. Like if anybody's having, like me with my microphone issues, I just can't hear it back. And it's join in.
You
It's Video Ninja.
do you mean harm? Okay.
The plugin thing. It's the website is video.ninja.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you can have, I want to say, like unlimited, if I'm not mistaken, as far as people coming on to stream with you. I may be wrong on that, but I want to say, because it's been a while since I've done it.
I mean, yeah, it would probably. Well, I guess it wouldn't. I was thinking, it may neck you down to the slowest, but no, it shouldn't, because
it depends on what you've got as far as your computer, how much it can run. It depends on if you've got if you're just working on however many cores you've got, if you're working on your GPU versus CPU, how much memory you've got, how much you have allotted. There's a lot of different factors, and nobody gets it.
Interesting. So this would take advantage of GPU. That's cool.
You can change it. I mean, you can do so much.
Man, that would be nice to engage. You're paying all this money for a hopped up GPU, and it's like the only thing you can run with is games.
Well, yeah, but this, I mean, you can do it all at night, Todd.
Yeah, nice.
Todd's been doing some awesome stuff too, y'all. He's got some stuff going on.
I'm really fascinated by this because, like my ending video, it's generated at 1080p, but my version of StreamYard's only 720, so it makes it blocky, and I know that we're probably we look clear to us on here, but we're probably a little fuzzy because of 780p.
And we've all done it whenever we went to, or at least I have. You go to a YouTube video and I'm blind anymore, so I need to be able to see something, it needs to be real clear quality. And so one of the first things I do is go to the settings and change it to 1080 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's almost disappointing.
I've got a 1080 webcam. So actually, no, I think it's 4K. I've got a 4K webcam.
Oh, nice.
But you're coming in great.
No point. Yeah, it only cost me like $12 or something from eBay. Yeah.
That's the thing too. Like my microphone, we got it for $20 off of Facebook. It doesn't matter as much how much your microphone is. It doesn't matter on your equipment. That's one of the tricks too. It's how you have it set up. And like with OBS, you can do that. You can do so much. Oh my gosh, you can do emojis. You can do it to where that you can have people, like with Mary on her channel, she's got like, you can hit exclamation mark and like a little code and it'll do something in the chat. You can do that. And then people can type in certain keywords and it'll make like cars zoom through and do like little video, like emoji videos, depending on what they put in the chat. And so it helps the chat to be more interactive and have fun with it.
Oh, that's cool.
Crazy. You could do the filters where like this one guy, like he is the man that's taught me just about everything about OBS. His name is Michael Freyer. And he does this thing on his live chat where his wife and another person are in the chat or in the video, but then he'll change himself into a baby. His voice changes at the same time, and it is the cutest thing, and his facial movements move perfect with it. I mean, it looks like you're looking at a little boy talking.
Wow.
All on OBS.
Weird.
It is weird, but it's cool too. It's one of those, wow, that's creepy. Wow.
Man,
like, have you seen those people and they're made out of spaghetti?
Oh.
Like they make people out of pasta?
Yeah.
That creeps me out. I don't like that.
You know what creeps me out?
It looks like tendons or something.
There's some really, especially being in AI, like as deep as I've gotten, there's some really scary stuff. Oh.
I used to be on it was on Twitter when Twitter was Twitter, and it was called This Person Does Not Exist, and it's all these different people made by AI, and you can kind of spot, and over time it got better and better and better and better because the hands were usually weird, Earrings were weird. The hairline was sometimes a bit strange, or they'd have like a ripple in their skin. It looked like a lizard person coming through.
That was the biggest way that you could tell at first with AI if it was like somebody faking or not, was the hands. There's always
Yeah.
going to be, so far, I've not found anything that doesn't have something messed up in it somewhere. But gosh, there's a video or an image producer right now, generator. It's called Flux. It's insane.
Flux.
Yeah, FLUX.
Oh, flux.
Oh, Flux.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I thought you said
None of y'all
Flux.
do that yet because I've got a site that I want to show y'all. Because I want y'all to be on the one that I do, because then we can all hang out.
Damnation.
Damnation.
No.
Damnation.
No.
It said video, busy, terror, damnation.
Wow. That creeps me out just a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Well, hey, before it was talking like little boys and stuff like that.
I'm going to share. I'm going to share something real quick because it's funny. But I'm not going to share the audio.
This is fascinating, though. This is an easy way to get around.
Yeah.
Video.
Anything that we can do like that, I'm all for.
Yeah, this is fascinating.
Can y'all see my screen?
We only see the happy birthday, Annie.
Dang it. Oh, because you got to add me.
Oh! Okay. There it is. Sorry. Duh, I didn't hear the beep. Oh, there we go. The infinity mirror again.
Is it still Infinity Mirror?
No, it's on Will Smith eating spaghetti AI.
Right on. This is what AI video used to look like, and it's going to creep y'all out. Trigger warning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my, yeah.
I do not like that.
Yeah, so it's come so far since then, because now, let's see. I know I've got one on here. Let's see.
I'm horrified, but can't stop watching.
I know, right? And it does that. That's exactly what it does.
Okay, I'm going to turn this off.
This is Pika Labs. Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 easy steps.
I've got to get my other monitors hooked up. And this is free.
Wow.
But you only get, I think, like 5 seconds worth of video, maybe 3 to 5, I think. And then they actually let you go from there 4 seconds. They let you extend it, and so you can go further and further. But it just takes a long time.
Okay.
But they've got some really neat ones. Yeah.
This is all AI generated?
This is all AI generated. You are the prompter.
Oh,
and that's where you get good versus bad.
I'd do sheep attacking a wolf, because that would be funny.
Do what?
Sheep attacking a wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you wolf and sheep clothing.
Right? Let me just show you. This is the site I was telling you about, the art site.
Hold on real quick here. Notepad. I'm going to write this crap down. Okay. So the first one's OBS.
That looks so cool.
Then that was not Pika. It's what was the last site?
It's Pika. Pika Labs.
Okay. Pika Labs. Okay.
It sounds like that thing where you eat things that you shouldn't. Pika.
Yeah.
Pika. I like Pika because it reminds me of Pikachu. Pikachu. I'm just a nerd, though.
I did have what is it, Pokemon Go for a while there, but then COVID came along, we weren't allowed to go anywhere.
You know, it scared me. It scared me so bad I'm like, no, because I knew I'd get into it, and then I'd actually get out of the house, and I wasn't much about getting out of the house.
Yeah. I'll see. That's why it didn't, because where I lived wasn't very populated, so the centers or whatever you call it were way, way away from where I was. My phone would go off when I'd drive past her.
That's how you did that picture. Okay.
Yep. This is
Looks
all
so
my
cool.
works that I've done, like my published is here.
I like that one. That reminds me
I
of
love it.
Picasso,
It's like stained glass.
Starry Night.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, a lot of people have problems with AI because, they're taking it and they're feeding these databases full of other artists' works.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, that is so true. But if you've ever had to go to like college to become an artist or a musician, you have to learn the techniques of other artists, right?
Yeah.
And to me, just in learning which artist styles match
Yeah.
with other artists,
Yeah.
that to me it's a thrill. It's beautiful because, oh my goodness, the things that come out of it that you would never see otherwise.
Well, when I went to the art gallery recently, they actually had so you've got the art, the one that's done by the master, and then you've got the one that's done by the apprentice next to it to show that this is how the way that they were taught was actually by copying.
Yes,
So a lot of the ways, in a lot of ways, imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
it is.
But
As long as you're not making money off of somebody else's works, and that's where the line gets drawn.
That's right. Yeah. And also, if you sort of don't tell people that it's AI generated, I think there's a bit of a that
It's
can be a bit
dishonest.
dicey. Yeah. Because it actually, I'm not sure that Ren guy. He had a problem with. Yeah, me too. He's got a new song out. But he had a problem with a beat made by a particular person, and the beat wasn't used something taken from a choir, so it wasn't an original sound. And that there is like another thing where you think, did he make it on? Is he making his beats on AI and he's not realizing where it's coming from?
Right.
So yeah,
And that's a scary thing because you're exactly right.
Yeah.
And that's one of those. How do you know?
Well, and Ren had to take the song down because it got a copyright strike because this dude's trying to make money off him now that he's a big star.
Get out.
So it was a song, Sick Boy, and you just sort of think, and now he's having to work behind the scenes with lawyers and all that sort of stuff. And you just think, he trusted that he was getting an original piece of music and it was cleared and all that sort of stuff. And turns out this person wasn't honest about it at all, and still continuing to be dishonest about the whole thing. And that's where it comes down to you can make art and you can make AI art if you want to, but be honest. Because you can really affect someone's career and finances. And actually apparently doing false copyright claims is illegal.
Bless you.
It's what? Some false copyright claims is illegal. If you do a copyright claim and you know it to be false, it's a crime.
Well, it should be.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if it's one here in Australia, but I do know it's one in America in some places. So I think it might be a federal, because it's copyright stuff, and that tends to be a federal type thing.
Yeah, well, it should be. I mean, if you're making money off of somebody's work, first of all, of course, you've got to give credit. I wouldn't want to do anything like that anyways without putting credit. You can always see on my videos, it's going to say something like music by, whatever. Because first of all, they're the ones that made it. It wouldn't be possible if it wasn't. But there's a lot of people that are out there that are just taking it, and like with everything, you got to be able to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Well, another thing that's really quite interesting and is AI related, there's a dude who made $10 million of AI generated songs on streaming services. So he'd make all these AI generated songs and he'd upload them to all the streaming services, and then he's made these programs that then stream these songs. So it never streamed them so much that he would trigger too much of a question. But yeah, he's been done now. He's likely to get a long time in jail because it's fraudulent. And you just think, how many other people are doing exactly the same thing?
And that's why there's got to be regulations on this, and it's quick.
Yeah.
Because this has grown so exponential. That's one of the reasons why I was showing you the difference between Pika and Will Smith.
Yeah.
Look how quickly, that was only just a couple of years ago. Yeah. Maybe a year ago.
Yeah, it was 2023, it said.
Okay, yeah, so a year ago.
Yeah.
That is how fast video has gone from that right there. And that was like the best of the best, that Will Smith video.
The only thing the only thing that's going to slow down AI is the lack of information because it's going to be copyrighted. People don't want their stuff into AI, and I think a lot of that is one, lack of regulations, and two, fear of the unknown. You know, if you start like I was like not into AI at all until I started playing around with it, and I don't use it for anything other than help me write letters, tell me jokes. But you know, if people, you just think there's teachers out there that are marking papers using AI.
Yes.
So why are they getting so upset that kids are out there writing papers with AI? It's like, you know,
Have critical
can't have it
mass.
both ways. You know,
Mhm.
it's just if
I mean,
teachers
it's.
don't want it, don't use it.
I fought it for the longest time too, because all my research, I knew it was coming, and it was the enemy. For so long, it was the enemy to me, and I just, I realized, of course, if you're scared of something, you learn about it, you educate yourself about it, you take the power pack. And so
Yeah.
that's what I did. And in doing so, I fell, obviously, because, I love it, but I understand it enough. I still don't understand it enough to be able to be safe. Nobody does, not even the people that are creating,
No. And I think
you know.
it depends on whose hands it's in as
Hmm.
to whether or not it's a good or bad thing. You know, like
Yep.
I think it would be a bad thing to say apparently there are police writing tickets or doing some crime solving using AI.
Hmm.
You know, fine, put all the information out there, see if it gives you something different, but it still needs people.
Yeah.
It still needs people eyes, people brain to go over it because there's nuances that perhaps AI is not going to quite catch. You know,
Kristie,
so
you and I understand this one really well because of the way that our brains are so neurospicy.
yeah,
We see things and think things completely different in so many ways, and being able to express that to other people. I don't know if this has happened for you, but for me, my entire life, I've had to defend myself against things that other people think about me.
yes,
Like they think that I'm doing something in a mean way or a smart aleck way, and it's not it at all. But getting that to be understood, it's not. And so when you've got that kind of a divide, if you look at it with AI, they don't understand at all human emotions. They act like they do. They are able to be trained to show that, or to act like they have emotions, like they understand emotions. There are therapists right now that are AI, but inevitably, AI does not have the capacity to feel the way that humans do. And so, what about the people that are going to be
no,
arrested for something that the AI said they did? Like that movie, what was it with Tom Cruise? Oh, Minority Report.
that's the one, yeah.
You
Yeah, so you
know?
get arrested, so you get predicted to do a crime and you get
Hmm.
arrested before it's even done.
Yeah.
Which was, I think that
And I
was the
mean,
main theme of it, wasn't it?
yeah, well,
Yeah.
exactly, because until he got that at the end himself, he didn't understand that either. But it's just a small little peek into what is in store for all of us. And we've got to
Mm.
start becoming more aware and more educated and more in, not letting just legislature handle it. We have to start educating ourselves and have to start looking into it and fighting for it now, because otherwise the ones that are in control will be the ones that are making the decisions, and it will not be necessarily in the best interest of everyone involved.
Well, see, that's exactly right, and that's one of the reasons why I won't use the Meta AI. I've already given Facebook enough of my data to sell.
Right.
They're not getting anything else from me.
Right.
So I'm only on there still so I can talk to my family and my friends that are on Facebook. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on there at all anymore because it's
And that's
just
the sad thing, is just about like Google's pretty much the same, but it's so interwoven now into all of our lives. So
I
much. I
have
was such
Google
a
listening
privacy
to
nut.
me 24/7.
Hmm.
Hi, people at Google. Hey, going.
I'm
Right.
I'm sorry, Mon. I don't quite understand the question. Ben, can you please put up the group chat photos of the Australian native flowers? I don't.
Well, I have to get going because I've got to make lunch before everyone gets home so that I've got space in the kitchen. So,
We still
Okay.
need to do your picture for your banner too one of these days soon. And we need to, everybody,
yeah,
if you have not gone over to our channel, jump on over there because she's going to do some cool stuff.
thank you. All right, then. Well, I love you guys, and I
Love you, babe.
shall talk to you soon.
Cool. Thanks for joining us.
No worries.
Mwah.
Thanks for having me. Bye. Mwah. It's
Take
so
care.
weird. I can never find. There it is.
So this is an AI. There's an AI for that.
Yeah, that one you need to definitely check out, because this tells you, like, you can go and you can see what's just been put out there.
Mm-hmm.
And this tells you pretty much just about every AI that's available right now is listed in here. And it has like popular requests, tasks, which is good because it shows you all the things that you can do. Like I was working with my website yesterday and some issues come up and I had to do all this reading terms of service and stuff because I had to get this new thing. And it's too much for me because 13 pages of terms of service is just too much. So I go to my handy dandy TLDR and it'll tell me in human words, shortened, what it's saying. And that way I know what I need to be looking for, what they're going to be doing. And I'm not just so blindly jumping into saying, yes, sign me up. You know, so there's things that really are helpful. And this is a great site for you to be able to go and it'll just, I mean, A to Z what they do. And they have a lot of, right now, the things for ChatGPT, the extensions. And so, like, I set it all so that way I can come back to it. The Ultimate AI. And then you would like this one.
Oh,
DSM-5.
nice.
Yeah. So what's a question you would like to ask somebody that was very scholared in the DSM-5?
Wow. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't even know where to begin. How do you get, this is DSM-5 Focused Assistant. DSM-5 Focused. Wow. Pika, P-I-C-A?
P-I-K-A.
P-I-K, yeah. No, Pika, as in, I think it's called Pika, the DSM-5.
Oh.
Yeah,
well, that was cool.
P-I-C-A, okay. I think, but yeah. Try that. That's what. Yep. Again.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah. Interesting. That'll make that. Yeah.
And see, so now you want to know something even more deep about it. Like, what would be a good question that has to do with this?
Denying the behavior abuser might. Wow. They are not actually. Interesting.
It's amazing. It takes all this knowledge that we have, all this knowledge that is out there, so overwhelming, but you're able to dwindle it down to just a few specific topics and then go from there. And it's so much easier to handle and to maintain. The world is your oyster, literally, as long as you've got money to pay for the extras. You know?
Wow. My goodness.
Yeah, isn't that neat? I want to try something with this, though, real quick, because this is what I was wanting to show you. Let's see. I want to see if you can hear this. I'm going to play it for just a second. Tell me if you can hear it. Nope.
No.
Dang it. I thought I could twist it around on OBS. Wah, wah. Well, maybe. Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on a minute. Nope. Well, dang it. I thought I'd slide it around it. This is virtually Suno AI.
Okay.
It has the same, like the wallpapers that they make, the PFPs. It does it the same way. And instead of only getting 50 credits a day, You can just keep going with it.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know a whole lot about it yet. I haven't played with it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see how many I've done, and that was just in one evening because I was working on for a story. I've got 4 pages one evening.
Wow. Interesting.
But yeah, you can, I think, try to remember if you can upload on this. Oh, and it does sound effects too.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So you can create your own sound effect. Just tell it what to make.
Oh man.
And I was telling Kristie Cosmic, I have a what is it? A keyboard. What you need, Daddy? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have a keyboard, and you can hook it up USB to your computer
Mm-hmm.
and make a MIDI. Have you heard of a MIDI?
Yeah.
So excited about that. That's what I was saying. Come to Candy Mountain, Charlie. It's going to be one of my very first sound effects I make on my keyboard. So I'm excited about that. It sucks about the sound thing.
Yeah, I remember back in high school, we would talk about how great that would be if we had such a thing as MIDI.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
yeah,
then when it come out,
yeah, now it's 10 times. And then of course for a long time MIDI was just crap on PCs. It was just
the ringtones.
the stupid noises. But yeah, now of course, my drum kit speaks MIDI.
Yeah.
That's how I rig up different sound sources and things like that.
I had the Fur Boys were actually playing on the keyboard today.
Love the
That was
Infinity
fun.
Mirror.
Huh?
I love the Infinity Mirror.
I know, I do too. I've always had an affinity for the Infinity Mirror. I used to stand at my aunt's house. I would go there every year, once a year, for when Mom and Daddy went on vacation. And she had in her bathroom, or in my bathroom, she had a mirror facing one way, and then on the door it had another mirror. And I would just sit there and just look. Yeah, I'm a weirdo, of course, but I loved it. The possibilities, the different dimensions. And that's what I get with here. So, yeah. I can do this with sound, I bet you. I was going to show you that anyways. Can you see my OBS?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. So, while I work, I'm going to put some music on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Probably has something to do with Restream, the way it.
No, it should be on here. Okay, I've got to think for a minute. Oh, because it's... Can you hear that?
No.
Yeah, this going to StreamYard through OBS. I think I just would have to do it on mine until I can figure it out further.
Okay.
That stinks, dang it.
But yeah, this is interesting to look at.
It really is. I mean, because you can take like my microphone right there. I can go to filters. And like right now I have my air conditioner on. And I don't think y'all can hear it, right? It's loud. And so I have these 3 filters on here. I have the noise suppression 1, 2, and I have it way up. And then I have my gain to kind of compensate. But you can watch, because as you do it, you can watch down here and see how high it's going. Because you only want it to go in the green. You don't want it to go any of that. But with me, the way that I hear, I can't hear it and then transfer it back. It doesn't work. And so like if I had people that were listening at the same time, I think I could make my audio sound a lot better.
Oh, nice.
But you're good at that. And so I think that you would be able to come in here and just sit and play with it. Because see, like you've got all these settings. And I know this is boring, y'all. But it's kind of interesting. If you're interested at all in doing channels, it's kind of helpful. So you've got your general stuff. You can show like, what's a good one? When you stream, this is how you log in. Whenever you go to your settings and go to your stream, and then
Mhm.
you would choose YouTube,
Mhm.
and then you would click this little box right here, and it would ask you if you wanted to go to YouTube or Twix, to
Okay.
that place. And anyways, you choose YouTube, and then it'll pull up your thing, and you sign in, and then
Mhm.
from then on, you are automatically logged in. And so, say I wanted to start screaming, I'd have to set up a broadcast,
Okay. Yeah.
blah blah blah, and then you can use your existing broadcast that you have set up,
Okay.
like already templated, or you can start a new one, and then create the broadcast, start streaming.
Hmm.
You have a chat pulls up right here. You get a little chat box, and you can move it around. You can move every single one of these, like if they're in your way,
Oh, yeah.
you can
Oh,
move
that
it.
would be so nice. Yeah, because I keep running
Mhm.
into that with yeah, because I'm using Restream.
Right.
Um, yeah, yeah. The chat just yeah, that's interesting.
Isn't it? You can change. See, I went from that to that. And then, let's see. If I put that up, refresh it.
Okay.
And it's really so much better if you have extra monitors. I could show you so much stuff if I
Hmm.
had it. I've just
Sure.
got to wait because I don't have all the adapters.
Hmm.
Lucky. I thought I did. Believe it or not, my newer computer does not have all the attachments ports
Hmm.
as my old computer did, which stinks. Anyways, so you can do that. You can make your fading. You can change it to different. You can do like cut out shapes. Like if you wanted to do a heart or something,
Hmm.
and it would be like a heart outline.
Okay.
You can have yourself here, like your camera right here on one part of the screen. You can add stuff like, okay, the best advice I can give you is to make sure you label all this stuff because otherwise
Hmm.
you are lost and
Hmm.
that'll get you. But then when you go to whatever scene you want to go to, because you can have all these different scenes. And so like if I wanted to go to Annie's birthday, then I just did like that and then
Hmm.
like that. Or if I want to do something for Ben, then I can come over here to Ben's and then I go here and add from my files and we'll
Hmm.
call it DVD video. And then browse your files
Okay.
and then go to wherever you have your stuff set up, which I did ahead of time, a couple of things. Let's see, why am I not? So see, while I'm talking and doing stuff over here on one side,
Uh-huh.
you can't see my hand pointing at that, but then while I'm doing that, I can be setting this up and then I can go, boom,
Hmm.
move this out of the way. And then you can
Wow.
change the size of it.
Huh.
So theoretically, you could have like your video right here. You could have your guests right here.
Hmm.
This is something that I've done up for your video. Play Phrase Me. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Hmm.
That one you type in like I typed in, I don't remember what I used. Something about bacon bits. And
Hmm.
so it says like, and could you sprinkle some bacon bits on top?
Oh, interesting.
So you just take phrases that are in movies that you can think of and type it in there. And for the free account, it'll give you 5 different versions of things that have that phrase in it in the movie.
Hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that is
And you can make
handy.
it, yeah, you could make it like you don't want it to be completely, like you want to have, let's see, the other picture come through a little bit. Then you can go to your blending mode. I don't mess with this enough, I don't think. Yeah, I don't mess with it enough to show you, but you can do it to where that it's like different colors or see-through and you can add them together. That's how I did my Mother's Day video. That's how I have the woman walking in the background and then it have like the field and the forest. I overlaid it. I mean, there's so much.
Wow.
So many things you can do. You can add from your browser, you can add from your videos, you can add from anything that's in your files. You can do your audio, you can change your audio to where it can be louder. You can record it. Say we're talking right now and say I was recording this entire video, but I wanted to go back through because my audio is not very loud. And so then whenever I want to redo the video, if I have it separated.
Oh, okay.
To where I just have like that there and then that there like that. Then I can go back through later and I can separate out the audio and it'll just be me and just be you and just all these different things that we've used.
Wow.
And then I can take it to Audacity or wherever.
Yeah. Man, why?
I'm telling you, and this is just scratching the surface. Like I said, you can do the emoji things. You can do the streaming where you have more people coming on. You can do text. And so like your banner down at the bottom, see, it's deprecated though. But you can write. I'm not going to let it load down because I just think it's funny. You can go through and change the different fonts. So you can change the size. And then you can make it to where that it is different colors. And then there's a lot. There's a whole lot.
Wow.
Scroll. You can make it scroll. And you can see where it's real little though. I need to make it bigger.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, you can just do all kinds of stuff. I'm telling you, yeah, I'm not messing with it too much, but there's just a lot of stuff that you can do. There's a whole lot of neat stuff. Like that's how, you can do your recordings and stuff for your videos.
Yeah.
Like, I'm wanting to do one about the Ultimate 25 that I think I mentioned to you too, but I know I told Kristie about the mouse experiment back in like the 70s, 80s. So interesting. But yeah, check out OBS.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, for definites.
Well, dude, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
And I know if there was somebody in the chat who was looking at it because these was a fellow YouTuber. He was doing the. I don't think he's here anymore.
I ran him off. I was boring.
Well, no, he was interested in it. I think he short fried because he does paranormal stuff.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah, because I think he was highly interested in this. So I think he probably ran off to go play with it. But
cool. I love doing this. I love sharing the knowledge on stuff like this because I'm not like knowledgeable.
No.
I just do a lot of research. And so, passing that along, it can make all the difference in the world. I wish I would have had a lot of this stuff that I have now back in the day whenever I could have done it and not had my fog brain.
Yeah,
I could have done some stuff.
Well, like just the whole thing of being able to broadcast in 1080, without having to pay an additional 20. I don't remember how much I pay now, but just being able to natively go that high without.
See what mine is, right?
We can't quite. Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
You can do your audio. You can change that too to where that it's really, which this is something I will have to go over with you, and I'll probably do a video on it whenever y'all are ready. But you have to do certain settings certain way.
Oh.
Like your audio encoders has to be a certain way. Your video encoder, and you have to go through and you have to set it certain things. I didn't know all about it, and so I just had to do a lot of learning. And everybody's computers are different, but there's still certain settings that it helps. Like your CPU usage, you would think that you would want to go like higher you wouldn't want, right?
Hmm.
Because you don't want a whole lot of CPU usage, but
Yeah.
it uses less CPU
Hmm.
if you make it higher.
Okay.
Who'd have thunk? You know? And so I'll go through one of these days whenever you get ready. When you tell me you're ready, let me know. And we'll go through and we'll do it. And we'll just do like a section at a time or whatever, so it's not too boring.
Hmm.
But, you know, show how you can set it all up. And also, like I said, Michael Freyer, it's F-R-E. I bet you if you typed in OBS and then Michael F-R-E,
Hmm.
it'll pull him up. But
OBS.
he is so knowledgeable. I mean, he has taught me everything I know about OBS, and it's incredible.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
that was the thing with the video making software. Oh gosh, whatever it's called, not RevRap, but whatever it is. You know, it's high power software. It's free, but yeah, it's just you have to do YouTube videos to learn how to use it. But it's like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, you can't beat the price. I mean,
You know, and there's another one. I'm trying to think what it is. I just learned about it. It's where you can have everything on your local computer. So you don't even have to be using your bandwidth. You can do it without internet. And you can sit and play. And it has just about everything, like all the different AI generators that are like big now. And it's, I think Flux is actually the people that are behind it. And Flux is incredible as far as generating.
huh.
I'm not going to go through all that right now, but I'll just make a list of some of the best AI things that I found.
Yeah.
And that way, you know, you can kind of play around with it and not have to go through the hours and hours and hours and hours
Sure.
that I've spent looking at everything.
Wow. Okay. Well, thanks for showing that. Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
And try out, like I said, Loud Me. I think you'll really enjoy it because, you know, when you get to playing the songs and making them and they start changing like the music and you get almost exactly what you want.
Yeah.
And then you're out of credits and you're like,
Yeah.
And that's how they get you.
Yeah. Because I already have thought about buying an account there. Just for that one reason.
Yeah, because it's almost addictive, and that's something that we do. AI is extremely addictive.
Yeah.
It gives you all the dopamines in the world if you do it right.
Oh yeah, and
so, you know, as with everything, moderation.
Well, yeah, and like the way they fed Suno, the way they fed it all the music theory, so it knows all that already. You just have to feed it. Yeah, because at first I was feeding it keys, I was feeding it chord progressions, times and things like that, and I finally realized, wait, you don't need to do any of that. You can just tell I want rock, and it figures all of it out.
It can be very, and you know, whenever I first started doing the AI art, people used to laugh at me because I would have like 13 different prompts. And each one of those prompts had every single maxed out character usage that you could use. I was writing novels. And I was like, but I want it to be mine. I don't want it to be something that AI did. I don't want it to be some other artist. I want it to be what I put in there, you know? And so I learned, and the way that I learned was I did a prompt. It was like a build a prompt contest. And you can only have so many words. Like that picture that I sent you, that was one of those. I could only have like, I think 7 different words, and they were all picked out. You just got to choose through a list of 5 different choices for each word.
Okay.
And so it was very minimized and very restricted. And I learned some of my best artwork has come from that. It's just in placement, where you put the words, where I've got templates too that help out. But you've got to put them in certain places, and you have to know how to speak to it because every single generator speaks differently.
Yeah.
Although Suno and this Loud Me and Udio, I almost forgot it. They do sometimes put out almost exactly the same. And so I've caught them a couple of times whenever like I put in my songs. And so it's got the same amount of words. It's got the same amount that they're used to from one. You go to the other one and it's doing it, and it's taken some formula that they have, and it replicates it. It's interesting for me. I don't really know how to explain it, but just learning how the different AI work is so incredibly amazing for me because that's one of the reasons why I'm into it. I want to know it.
Yeah.
I don't want it to get one over on us, you know. And whenever I was studying, whenever I was training it, I was training AI for a long time.
Hmm.
And I felt like I was putting my fingerprint in it. I was trying to put my source of humanity and love and the good stuff about humanity.
Hmm.
Because there's a lot of yuck that's being able to program it. And so I kind of felt like I was putting my little spin of the world on it. I don't remember why I had Suno pulled up. Dang it. I hate it when I do that. Urgh. So, Automy, another good one.
Automy?
And then I'm probably going to get off of here.
Audio me. Audio me?
Audime.
Audime.
Audimee.
Audimee. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Excuse me.
Wow.
They take and they have the voices that are made, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you can isolate your vocals. You can make your own voices if you like, kind of like I do with the artists.
Hmm.
So like I took 35% of this one singer and 65% of the other.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't have any more. It's been a while since I've been here. Nope. But this is what they sound like.
Gather.
Jank. I'm just going to have to do this one of these days soon. But it even took me singing Happy Birthday, and y'all heard it. It took it and made it sound really good. And I'm like, oh, yeah. My girls were like, Mom, you sound so good. I know. So there's some stuff to play with, though, at least.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot there.
Yeah.
But yeah, because
if y'all have questions, just holler at me.
Yeah, because I've really been thinking about biting the bullet and getting the higher.
Don't do it. Don't
restream, just to, because it bugs me when like I have my outro and it's so pixelated.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to show you. Because also, like I said, you could put your stuff on here, but like if I don't have my outro or intro uploaded to my new computer yet, but I can add my outro here. I can add my intro here, and it's just set up differently. And so like on Restream, the reason we did that one show, I don't know if you saw it or not, but you couldn't see anybody because there was a welcome screen. It was because I never took it down. It was in the way of Kristie's face. It was in the way because I just never took it down. But you do your intro, and when it's finished playing, it turns off, right? So that's what I assumed it would do. Yeah, nope.
Oh, okay.
But you can sit here. You can just have your intro on here. You can have your outro, and when you're ready, you just transition it over. Bada bing, bada boom.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I think you would like it. I really do. And you can play around with it. And if you have questions, let me know. Or if you even want me to just show you just one-on-one, like on Facebook on screen share, I can.
Okay.
I don't mind doing that at all. And that way you can get all set up and play, and then you can teach me some stuff.
Cool.
But other than that, I mean, this is a cool site, but I'll let you play with those first before we go anymore. Because I took over your show, Ben.
No, that was. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I looked was.
It's a cool site, Ben. You can type in just about anything, and it'll. You don't even have to do anything. Like I'm trying to remember the best way to do it. Good. Well, I'll just show you some of the things that they've got. Like, let's see something good. It's just ignorant. That's not fun at all. That was jank. Okay. Everything's different on my new computer, and so I'm still trying to get used to it all. But yeah, you can like, I typed in, there we go, ADHD spinners. I wonder if fish get thirsty. It's just really slow.
Hmm.
And so I'm very impatient, and I think that it just messed something up. So I start typing something else.
Hmm. Huh.
I mean, you just type in what you want, and it'll make a website. I mean, they have some incredible website examples on here.
Hmm.
But again, I don't want to bore you with everything. But yeah, it's a fun site too. It's called websim.ai.
Huh.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. We'll do it for bacon.
So,
New. Ooh, new. I like that. And there's the plans. I meant to show you guys that.
hmm.
Jank. And then you can apparently add pictures now to it. You weren't able to do that before the last time that I was here. So that's cool. I mean, they have 3D that will take you like portals and show you all the way around anywhere you're at.
Hmm.
Okay, this is the website for Bacon Lovers Paradise. Sometimes the little mouse thing, your whatever that is called, I don't remember. Yeah. Sometimes it'll be like a dill of cheese.
Hmm.
Or like a spinner for ADHD.
Sure.
Bacon history. Bacon recipes. I mean, that's just a few seconds really compared to the, how long it takes. It's taken me a long time to build my website.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's kind of cool. You could just type it in and look like, hey, I did this.
Wow.
But anyways.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. That was really interesting.
You're very welcome.
That definitely, because like I said, I've been thinking about, buying the more expensive restream just to get higher video.
That's been solved.
Yeah.
And your picture, like I said, because I was worried about you the other day. It looked like you had really high blood pressure because you were so red.
Yeah.
I'm trying to change it.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get used to the where is it?
Body illusion. What? 4 weeks? No, don't go. Say it ain't so.
4 weeks.
Yes, Mom's saying. She also said, "There you go for your name." Body illusion. See, I can't see it all because my font's too big.
Hmm.
But Mon said, "See you in 4 weeks."
Wow.
Annie, I sure hope you have a happy birthday, Anik.
Yeah, it's always good to see Anik.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah, you can change your colors. You can change it all up, and you can do whatever you want. It's just a big learning curve because there's so much there.
Yeah.
But, and did I show you? I didn't show you how to get it.
I was just going to do a web search for it, but
yeah, just obsproject.com.
Okay.
And then just go to, if you use Windows or Linux or whatever, download it. Real simple process. I just downloaded it again like a dummy. But I mean, that's it. And then just run your wizard on it and get started. It'll pull up just pretty much like what you saw on mine. And then, like I said, like whenever I do anything like this to talk on your show, or if I call on anybody else's, I use my virtual camera, and that way I can do my pictures in the background. And I can use my microphone settings, and it's a little bit better than if I'm just using my regular microphone. You can't really hear me at all.
Sure.
And so that's where you hit the virtual.
Yeah, and I do like the ability to cancel out noise and things like that because
Oh
this
yeah.
this environment's really noisy. So yeah, that would be a huge boon.
Oh yeah, that's what my dog, because he does a lot of scratching. When I get nervous or whenever I get sad or something, he feels it with me, and so he
Mm,
starts scratching, and he goes
mm.
thump 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 thump, because he's a pretty big boy, and so I can get that out of here. I can just look, and if it goes up to like to right there, then I know that's the
Mm,
frequency that I need to stop. So then whenever
sure.
I'm going to my filters, I can just change it. It's really handy because I would sit and just sweat pouring down because I
Mm.
didn't want the air conditioner to be on in the background. No more.
Body illusion is headed to Mons for thigh pawn shop.
For what?
Thigh prawn shop?
Thai
Oh,
prawn soup.
oh, soup. Duh, duh.
Well, I mean, if I could get Timons, I would too. I don't know if I'd
Mm,
eat the Thai prawn soup.
mm.
I'm kind of picky on my stuff, and if it's not original flavor, yeah, I can't do
Huh.
it. I'm a chicken. She says, hopefully you're coming too, Annie. Yep. Yes, sir. What do you think about it, Rick? Is that what you use? Do you have any tips that would help us?
Mm.
So much for talking about L Ron.
Well, I didn't have. Whoa, I don't know why my
Whoa,
camera. There it
he
goes.
broke it.
I don't know why my autofocus did that. Um. Well, no, I was only talking about L Ron for. I just did the research on the metals thing, and it's like, oh, this is easy. Now, this will last a while. No, I was able to run through it in like 5 minutes. Like, oh crap.
Hey, they even do on the Chat GPT does scripts for you.
Hmm. Yes.
Hmm. And that is awesome. If I was focused enough to follow it, I could actually do a really good job at it because it's got like me and Christy both talking.
Hmm.
Yeah, but focus.
Talking Thai soup.
Ah, chicken laksa. I've never had that, but it sounds more my style.
OBS looks good. Not familiar with it. Hmm.
Oh yeah, it's that's the worst part. Like I said, it's just got so much that it does. But I'd rather have something that has so many things that you can do, and then
Hmm.
just figure it out and cater it to yourself.
Yeah.
You can only do so much on StreamYard.
Yeah.
It's very limiting.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially at the lower ends, and
Hmm.
yeah.
And it's like hijacking you because you want to have a good stream, so you pay me more.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Here
exactly. Yeah.
comes Misha. Misha says no.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's what was taking me off is the whole 720p. I mean, I finally watched my stream, and it's like, holy crap, man! It's all fuzzy.
Right? I did all that work on that intro and that outro, and I
Yeah.
can't even see it all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Hmm.
Yep, nope, not anymore. The days of that are in your past.
Hmm. I think Thai food is partly in
That sounds
Thai
good.
food in Western
I mean, not that
Australia.
I don't know. I probably would like Thai food. I like Chinese food.
Hmm. Yeah,
So,
I've been wanting Chinese food. We've been talking about psychopaths a lot lately, and every time I think of psychopaths, I think of Chinese food because was one of
hmm.
the examples of it's kind of a long story, but yeah. So now every time we talk about psychopaths, I always want Chinese food. It's like, damn, I don't have any Chinese food nearby.
You don't have any? There's Chinese food. At least there's our little bitty town.
Mm.
We have one.
Oh,
We have
nice.
like 3 Mexican, and we have like I think 6,000 people total, and that's like the
Hmm.
country parts and like 2 towns surrounding.
Okay.
And so we're
Yeah,
little, and we still have it.
we
Um,
had one, but they moved out.
they had a faux restaurant,
Hmm.
and that's what we had for a long time. And we tried it, and it just it
No.
didn't work for me.
Shark bait swimming at night.
Mm, yeah, because I'm not seeing all the chat.
Oh, okay. San Diego is beautiful. I'm in the mood for food now. Doggone it.
I'm in the mood for food.
Thai food is. I'm heading over to Mons.
Everybody's heading that way. Pick up Cosmic on our way. Oh, this was horrible though. It just, I'm not even going to tell you what it reminded me of because it was just, I don't think they made it right or something because it just was not any good at all. Got a good short plan for today. I've been missing your shorts, Rick Spicer, mister.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to go catch up on them.
I have actually, today I was proud of myself because I went through on my notifications on YouTube and started making them to where that they weren't coming through because I had so many that I'm so overwhelmed. I really am. When it comes to my notifications, I am so backed up. And I'm like, I can do this. And I was just going through and everything that I don't ever, like old stuff is still popping up and getting in my feed. Nope. I'm getting rid of it. I'm doing the dang thing. Well, Ben, it has been beautiful. I was so glad to see that you were on here live.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it was. I was thinking about it, but I didn't think I'd run out of topics so quickly. So yeah, there's talking to Cosmic, and now I'm famished. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I already booked passage. Man,
For reals, though.
I really want Thai food now. Oh.
Well, if you put in ChatGPT what ingredients you have in your refrigerator.
Yeah, come on.
What are we going to do when we don't have it? Ugh. But anyways, it's been fun. I think I'm going to get off of here. And I will see you next time. Thanks for entertaining me.
Cool. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Evening.
You too.
Night. Thank you.
Whatever the heck it is, make it nice.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your knowledge
You're
on
welcome.
this. Well,
I love it. And anytime, because I love to talk about it.
Sure.
And so we can all just get together and share tips and tricks and all that good stuff. You guys, I love y'all. I don't even know who else in chat, but everybody that I'm seeing, I know I adore and love. So thanks for hanging with us, even though I was boring. And I'll talk to y'all later.
Cool.
Oh. Bye.
I can't cook to save my life. Actually, that's a lie. I do cook well. It's just I don't like to spend all the work. I'm going to go someplace and eat Thai food now. Especially with this chat. They start talking to, I don't know what triggered Thai food, but it does sound good. I don't know if I'm coming down with the coof or what, but slight headache, runny nose. I do have a coof test left over, but okay, if I have it, okay, then what? But it's been a pretty interesting night. I mean, it started off, and I have to adjust the show description, but it started out with discussing L Ron Hubbard's fake medals that the Church of Scientology still insists he got. And then it moved to Cosmic, talking about Knob Noster. And then Misha came on and introduced OBS project and several other. I'm really looking forward to the DSM-5 focused assistant. But yeah, there's just, it was kind of, although usually Friday nights or Friday or Saturday nights, they're usually like this where it's just kind of talking to the chat more than anything. Vitamin C and thank you for that. Yeah, I know to do that. It's just I didn't think of it. But yeah, because it's best to get the jump on it. I think I'm coming down with it though, because got a slight headache starting now. I've been stuffy nose. Kind of felt a little. It may not. It may just be who knows what, but actually it may be these yellow lights staring at him. But it's because Mom knows. Wait a minute, what? I make Thai coconut soup with shrimp, then took off from there. Okay. But yeah, it's really been interesting, and I don't know if you stream or not, Frank. But it wasn't Frank. But yeah, that OBS project looks interesting. I definitely want to dig in on that. I mean, if you don't stream, okay, it's probably not of much value to you. But yeah, it looks interesting because it's, yeah, at least with Restream and, yeah, because I use Restream and what do you call it? The other one, StreamYard. Yeah, you have to use like your basic account. It gets you low resolution. It gets you 5 or 6 people. I think I don't know how many I can have, but it doesn't get you that much, and you have to pay so much more per month to do this stuff. And yeah, that OBS looked like it would do. It looks like it would do a lot. I don't know if that's what I think. Aaron uses StreamYard, but yeah, it was just really interesting though. Too much PC time for me. 80% of my problem. Yeah. I think that might be it. Maybe my contacts are old. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I mean, I realize the night shows I do, they're usually a lot more unfocused and just kind of. That's why I keep naming them weird stuff like Late Night Idiocy or If You Dare. I'm a synth artist. I use OBS. Interesting. I use OBS to record screen share synth projects. Oh, wow. Interesting. That's interesting to hear, Frank. Yeah, because I had never even heard of it. I'm wanting to use it just to get around, like, what, StreamYard? No, Restream. I can only have, I think, 5 videos loaded up. So, I typically doctor up an intro. Usually, if I'm doing an interview, I'll do an intro with an AI generated song for whoever's coming on. Well, but you can only have 5, and then of course I do a closing with whatever person's been on. But with only 5 videos, yeah, you're constantly having to upload and do stuff, and of course then that limits. If I'm doing it from work, I don't have access to all my files that I have on my PC, so I bet if you stood up and did a little light stretching and relaxed the eyes a little, you'd feel fine. That may be it. I think a lot of it is using colored. Of course, you can't tell. Of course, I mean, this also made all sorts of noise. But yeah, these are colored LEDs, so deferred pain is more common than you'd think. Yeah, it could be. It could be a lot of things. It could be, staring at light. Of course, I've been doing this for 2.5 hours, so who knows? It could be a lot of things, but yeah, I'm definitely going to take zinc. I should take. I need to take vitamin D anyways. I didn't get out in the sun today, but you're so right. This late night show's been really. Wait a minute, what? This late night show's been honey and friendly. Sierra Terry, How you doing? Joining late, but I just wanted to say hi. Yeah, I'm just getting ready to shut this thing down. It's been interesting, and usually, at least my nightly shows, they're just completely unfocused. I like to kind of engage the ADHD a little bit. Um, see what happens, and something usually does. And who Sweet Tea was the one who got me started on these because they started out originally just as a way to keep her company um, while she works at night. But her movie quotes copyrighted. I don't think so. If they're short, I think they're considered fair use if they're short. But yeah, I didn't know that either. Depends upon the movie, the age and length. Interesting. Okay, I did not know that. Play phrase only gives so long of a clip. Yeah. Um. Gosh, I look bad. Oh gosh, yeah. Thanks for all the goodies. Glad I stumbled on this live in. Yeah, like I said, Sierra. It's a mixed bag at night. You never know what you're going to get. But yeah, my daytime shows are usually focused. But who wants to do that all the time? You just want to sit and do a little bit of what Kristen Melinda does. You kind of talk to the chat and do that kind of thing. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to find some hot soup to eat. Oh, damn it. I really want... Rick needs more cowbell. Yeah, we can all use more cowbell. Dang it, I really want Thai soup now. Body Illusion, you need to get some Thai soup and deliver it, if you can, to Arizona. I think if it's... because I think Thai soup is pretty spicy. That would help. But yeah, I'm going to dig in and see what... If nothing else, might just make broth, just to give me something, just to heat. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. I have eggplant in the fridge. Could make Thai eggplant. What makes it Thai? Thai, whatever. I do hope you all have yourselves a great evening. Thank you so much. And yeah, I do appreciate the company tonight. And I realize that it's kind of late notice. late notice and kind of unfocused. But yeah, I think focus is overrated. So thank you so much again, Misha. Thanks to Kosmic. And it's certainly enjoyed reading through people's chats. If anybody wants to learn the real story of Hubbard, I highly recommend Bareface Messiah. Yes. Yeah, and now that was the thing, was the medals. I only dug in just a little bit. And I wasn't going to do the whole World War II thing, but oh my God, there is so much there. I thought, well, how much? So yeah, I only covered the medals. I thought, oh, that'll be long enough. And I blew through that in 5 minutes. But yeah, his military career was so awful. I mean, it was bad. And the best. He's saying that he was the only, he was an anti-aircraft gunner with a Thompson submachine gun. And, I was shot and I was in a raft from the Philippines and I was picked up by a destroyer. No, you're an idiot. God. I like to think that we've evolved past that, but, I realize that some of the stolen valor people I've run into, they were just as stupid or as arrogant, but I think the reason why he got by with it for as long as he did was there was no web. I don't think you could even get people's DD214s easily back in the 50s. So, yeah, I think that's how. But yeah, just the difference in the DD214 that the Church of Scientology has and his real one. They're saying he's a commander of this boat. No. Of course, his silliness about the Japanese sub. Oh, I sank a submarine. No. We know for a fact you didn't. Of course, they, all the other Navy ships that were involved in it after Hubbard, submarine out here, blah, 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 blah. And it's amazing. What really annoys me, you get reading his older quotes, and even if you just heard a little Hubbard, you can hear his voice when you read it, because it just, it's the way he words things, and the way when he lies, he always puts crap at the end of it. I'm trying to think of an example. Oh, what? I was in the Van Allen belt, and people think space is cold, but it's actually hot. Yeah, the Van Allen belt. I was astral projecting, and I can do that, right? Yeah, I'm not monetized. I can still do that. Oh, wait a minute. Ingredients: 4 cups of chicken. Oh, okay. Brandon Mish sent me 4 cups of chicken broth or vegetable broth, 2 eggs, lightly beaten, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, optional for thicker soup. Do you put anything in there to make it hotter? To give it a little bit of heat? Well, actually, I could always throw I got plenty of hot sauce or stuff. Capsaicin. No, what do you call it? Chili powder, stuff like that. So I can always do that. Thank you so much, Misha. Oh, Awakened, you have so much. Yes, she does. I am impressed with her. Misha's one of those people, she's a very fast learner and kind of blows the curve for the rest of us. Some kids like to stay awake in school. But, oh well, what can you do? But hey, she has the patience to teach me how to do it. I really should get some. Damn it. Maybe I'll do that someday. Maybe I'll get some L Ron Hubbard quotes, audio. And I'm not monetized. What are they going to do? I still got, 3 strikes. If I get a strike, fine. Yeah. Does a book. Oh. I think Barefaced yeah, because that's when he's with he never met Aleister Crowley, but Jack Parsons. Yeah, crap. What book was that? I think Barefaced Messiah might. I don't recall. Oh, that's John Attick's book, Atax. Damn, I don't remember. I actually read a long time ago. Chili powder, anything you can think of per taste. Thank you, Mish. Only I could retain and keep focused in ways to utilize it. Oh, I have no focus. Yeah, I utilize absolutely nothing I learn except if there's cool music or video involved. Oh wow, man, I got my Bernie Sanders hair going. Okay, I couldn't recall because I was getting it confused with. Oh damn it! There's another book. Come on. Oh well. Anywho, but yeah, I thought Barefaced Messiah was the Oh, I was thinking Piece of Blue Sky. Oh, I already read that. Misha does set the bar super. Yes. Yes, she does. It's kind of like some bands like I don't know if anybody plays a musical instrument, but it's like the way Rush used to be for when I was a high school kid. It's like, hey, can you play this? Bet you can't play this. Bet you can't play. And then, of course, you get to where you can play that, and then you listen to Dream Theater, and it's like, oh, crap. Hey, bet you can't play this. Bet you can't play that. Oh, fucking assholes. The funniest thing I did was tell my mom that my GF was a kleptomaniac, and we're working through it. Please don't mention to her. Bring it up. That's great. Oh man, that would be especially if you have a nosy mother. That's awesome. Yes. Yeah, very much so. One of my friends was a recovering Scientologist who was OT 5, I think. Oh man, the Bernie Sanders hair. Damn it. I don't want them to shave my head because the thing is, it's really freaking lumpy right here. But damn it, this hair is just getting to be hair. I use that in quotes. Yes. Yeah. That's right. Because I remember talking to you about, yeah, that was one of the things that before we discovered Rush, everybody, all the drummers, were like, oh, we'd always try to play the drum part to, I don't know why I'm looking around, trying to play the drum part to Wipeout. And of course, easy. But then, then it became YYZ, YYZ. And then, of course, those of us who could, everybody, can you play YYZ? Oh, yeah. Can you play, what was the name of that song? Come on. La Villa Stragato. Yeah. That took me, oh, God, it took me forever. And I never did ever get the end down to 2112, the overture at the end. I never had that right. I mean, I could fake my way through it, but and of course, most people here, they don't think much of it. But when you're the guy playing the drums, you hear every minor mistake. Yeah, it just stands out like a sore thumb. That's great. That's great. Damn it. I wish I was younger so where I could do that. Of course, Oh, I think I might. Oh, hot damn. I think I might be able to use that. Oh, I so want to. I mean, not obviously with my mother, but I think there's some other people that. John Addict's book. Was it Pete? Was his Piece of Blue Sky or was it Bareface? No. John Addict's book was Piece of Blue Sky. Barefaced Messiah. Okay, I got the authors confused. Barefaced Messiah. Russell Miller. Damn it. Okay. That's where I got confused. Well, once of many times tonight. Okay, yeah. So Russell Miller was the guy who wrote Barefaced Messiah. Yeah, I think, Barefaced Messiah was actually, well, of course, now I'd be wrong if I said it. Barefaced Messiah. I'm going to know when that was written. I thought it was written pretty early. 1987. So it was right after he died, because he died in 86. 6, I thought. Yeah, looking like a clown. Of course, I'm going to do like Scott Rouse. I'm just going to wear a hat in the future. I'm just going to get me a dorky looking hat and I'll wear it. Oh, don't tell Scott I said it was a dorky looking hat. I need to get Greg on here. Told my mom I was missing. She asked me if I kept touch. Piece of Blue Sky. Yeah, was John Addict's book. Yeah, and Barefaced Messiah was. Damn. Barefaced Messiah was Russell Miller. Yes. Dang. I swear my memory's going to crap. It's because I haven't had French silk pie in I don't know how long, so my memory's just going to crap. What does one have to do with the other? I don't know. I'm just making shit up. And I can fucking cuss now. We have enough talented musicians in our community to make an incredible band. Yeah, I need to get my drum brain. Yeah, I'll use that term. My sound source, whatever you want to call it, the drum module. It actually has the sound, the MIDI-ins and all that. It generates sound. I need to get that looked at. I think my left channel on it's going out. It may just be my left headphone channel. I haven't hooked it up to my amp. But yeah, I have it set up in a little room, and I just use headphones with it. But yeah, it could always be. Why am I looking around? It could always be the headphone adapter too. It might be mono, maybe. I don't think so, because I don't have any mono. I typically only use stereo adapters. But yeah, so but yeah, that I use. I use two drum modules is what I'm using now, because one can only hold 12. Okay, you have two bass drums, you chain them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, one of them you can only have one of them I think you only have 12 pads. That's easy, because you're also counting cymbals, so that's a small kit. So then I use another brain that's chained to it, and that gives me an additional, and that one holds more. I don't know how many. That one holds, I want to say 15. Still a small kit. When you consider each pad is, they're dual triggers, but you're also counting cymbals. I still miss the old acoustic kits when you had 6 inchers down to 18s and 19s, and then your bass drums, and I miss those. And what I liked about that is you didn't have to pay any attention at all to your right hand, because you're having to pay attention up here because you're using really small drums. When you get past here, you can just stop paying attention, because as long as you're close, you're still hitting it. You're fine. Of course, now, my pads are bigger, but they're still not. And I've actually. Why am I talking about this? Nobody's interested in this crap. Was that tequila? No, it's not tequila. How I got tequila. Oh, there's how I got. I may be able to sing tequila songs with. I actually had the word tequila in it. Did it have a laugh in it too? I think it had a laugh. I just picked up a new Yamaha finger drum. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I still do. I do a lot of course, drummers too. You do a lot of beating on stuff too. I'm still trying to get down heel toe. I was never too good at heel toe. Yeah, and I need to ship it off though and get looked at, but yeah, I mean it did go out before and it didn't take me too long. I use roll-ins, but I'm not a purist at all, or I won't say purist. They don't have my loyalty. I don't dislike them, but I'm open to anything. Kind of a drumming slut, and I'm very happy with that. I like being a drumming man slut. I'm perfectly fine about it. Yeah, it's about filling the groove. How close you can stick to the bass. The bass and all that. I hate when you're playing in a bar band. Oh my God, this happens so much. You know the song, you know it by heart, but for some reason you get another song going in your head, and your body remembers the drum part because you practice it so blasted much. But your head, it's like you're hearing the notes, but because you have this other song in your head, you kind of know. It's like you can't get to where you feel it. It's like, what the fuck am I playing? I hate that. Oh, it's happened to me so many times. Of course, I like when the bassist forgets what song he's on. He starts playing the wrong part. Everybody else just shuts their eyes and just, come on, you just keep gritting your teeth and just playing and trying not to pay any attention to the bass. You're counting to yourself. You're playing the song in your head, whatever you can do to, yeah. Oh, well, hey, if it's MIDI, if you're using a MIDI sound source, it doesn't matter. I mean, okay, it may matter a little bit if you're talking, some of the keyboards that have weighted keys and all that crap. But hey, using MIDI, you're using it for a trigger at that point, as long as the keys work. Now maybe you're a virtuoso, and all that response matters. You start, but hey, if you're going to be writing music for computers and things like that, it seems like the major thing that'd be important is just to get the notes entered in with it. So maybe you don't need to play at a full speed. Maybe you can play at half speed or something. Oh, I already had a bass player who was drunk, very difficult. My last band had a bass player. Oh my God. He wanted to make sure everybody felt it. You couldn't hear it, you had to feel it. Well, of course, you're aware of this. Bass amps are always next to maybe not every band, but, they're usually like right here. I have so much hearing loss from that. I kept thinking, bass isn't like treble. It's not going to destroy your hearing. Oh, yeah. Well, Seiko DS250 still in its case, but the dang cord is missing. The power cord? You might be able to find. I've had pretty good luck at finding specialized, because a lot of times with those you have like, especially if it's a round plug for the power, you have different polarities and of course amperage and all that crap, or wattage. But you might have some pretty good luck being able to find one. There have been so many bands that have kept members because they owned a PA. Oh my God. I mean, I think that's how David Lee Roth, I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember if I'm right here. I think that's how David Lee Roth got in with Van Halen back when they were called Mammoth. I think it's because he owned a PA. I think. I mean, he could sing. But I mean, I think that was that. Yeah. Okay, closing in on 3 hours here. I think I'm going to take stuff. I might make soup. I might just go to sleep. Oh crap. I forgot to take my BP. But I do hope everybody has themselves. Didn't know water. I don't need water. Oh yeah, I do need water. Okay. I do hope everybody has themselves a great evening. Roth was tight with Eddie's folks. Okay, I did not realize that. Okay. I thought he owned a PA or something. I thought Eddie said one time he owned a PA. Yeah, equipment can be very expensive, especially, PAs, boards, freaking speakers. Yeah, gosh. Of course, if you're somebody who likes to do the stupid hoo thing with the microphone, you're always having to buy microphone cables because, doing that real good gets the interior of those XLRs just going, yeah, that cable's no good. Of course, actually, that's if it's a good scenario. You're doing that, you could break that. Of course, I think it'd probably break the cable first. Not that I'm an expert with mics. Live. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you guys thank you all for a very entertaining evening. I'd like to thank Misha again. I'd like to also thank Kosmic Kristie. Yeah, that's her name, Kosmic Kristie. Kosmic. Thank you all so much for doing the late night thing. I am going to go to bed. I hope you all have an awesome evening.